Aye, Captain.
Okay, good. So, we are going to be doing a little bit of combat at some point this session. Obviously, it's going to be pretty light-hearted. It shouldn't be too bad. But it will probably be after I take a small break just to try and desperately find this fucking map that I've been trying to look for like too long. But we'll get it sorted. It's all good. Otherwise, there are other things that we can do in the city you're in right now. So last time we left off, if everyone wants to open up Foundry link as well, to I don't know, keep your fucking eyes busy. Last we left off, you arrived in Bjorken, which is the portside town that you're needing to go and find Professor Natalia. She was a previous soulborn who used to tend to the tree and the land, but since moved on to study the general elemental phenomena that's been happening across the lands. Specifically, she's been looking at the burning fields, which has been something that's popped up before in the Scorched Lands, and now it's starting to happen again, which is very, very strange. She's not really made a lot of progress outside of figuring out that it's something very primordial in elemental magic. So it's not something that's been summoned or man-made. It's definitely something that is something deeper and something older. So you left off. Did you guys leave off having a long rest, or were you just going to go straight to the fields? Because we can say that you were like at an inn overnight, and we can start it from there.
Long rest sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you want.
Right. So.
That music.
You'll wake up to the sound of birdsong. It's a nice warm morning. The sun is high and bright in the sky. You can already smell food cooking downstairs. You can already hear like a bit of commotion as well. It's clearly like a fairly busy inn to stay in. But yeah, you can all meet downstairs after your breakfast. They've got a lovely spread of food that you can choose from. And there's also an open trash can for certain members of the party who might enjoy that.
There's a what?
An open, like, bin.
Bin?
Open, yeah, just like a fucking compost bin of old food and scrapings that have been left there.
That's free.
It's to one side. It definitely isn't there to be eaten out of, but, you know, some people might choose that sort of food over other things. Not naming names. You know who you are.
Alright, gazers.
There he is, boy.
I hear a bit of, disgustingness. You're not going to eat that?
What's the bin made of?
You know what? It's probably made of wood.
Yeah! Go!
But this wood has been tainted with rotted, disgusting food.
Ooh.
My mic's being fucky.
A little bit.
Apologies. Hang on, I'm going to shout into it. Hang on. I think he's just picking up too many things. Okay, keep going. My bad.
That was great. But yeah, you will wake up in the inn, so you have some time to hang out in the morning before you move on to your little journey.
Oh, bit busy this morning, aren't we?
Sure.
Really?
There is a barmaid stood up at the bar, ready to serve people if you so want. She's currently handing out just like she's walking around with a fucking pitcher of coffee right now.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, just gonna drop something.
What, the idea of her just being a woman? Not even.
Sorry, I got a bit nervous that I knew there was a female in the room.
Anything about her. You just the fact that there is a woman there. Holy fuck!
Yeah, the thing I dropped was my jaw.
Vinny.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. I'll not say that to her. Yet.
I'll go to the barmaid.
She.
All right, geezer.
Oh, good morning.
You single?
What the fuck kind of kid is this?
Well, you see that
What?
fella over there, and I'm going to point at Ransom.
Uh-huh.
I do a little wave
She waves
They are
back
one.
a little bit.
and a wry smile.
They are one horny creature, and they, they like a piece of you. So are you single?
She looks over at your group of people and she's just like, I think someone let him off his lead. I don't know if y'all want him walking around like that, but he's saying stuff he's gonna regret.
Oh, it's not me. It's them. They're interested, not me.
No, I get that, but
I can
you
do better.
Alright, I don't wish to know, but do you...
I'm just saying, love. Look, I can do better. I'm a 10 out of 10. You're a 3 at best.
Well,
Just like Ransom, actually. Ransom's maybe a 4, so you're doing pretty well. Punching there, love.
do you want
Thanks, man.
anything? Do you want a coffee or something, or can you just leave me alone? Because this is one of the most horrifying interactions I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I get that a lot. All right. See you later, love. And I'll walk back. Yeah, sorry, Ransom. Couldn't get the number.
She looks over at you, Ransom, with just horror in her face.
Oh no. I'll
That
approach
all
her.
over as
I'm
well.
going to approach her.
She's
I'm going to walk
she
over
looks-
and make
she-
this worse.
She takes like a step back and she's like, I do you need coffee?
Howdy, ma'am. Can only apologize for my little, friend over
He's
there.
your friend.
Well, he kind of latched onto us when we were at the Ascension ceremony and then never left. So
Right.
it's mighty hard to say, I'm afraid.
Well, clearly.
If he has said anything to you that is upsetting, I can only apologize.
He was so desperately trying to get me to sleep with you.
Well,
He did not go. He didn't. It was just 0 to 100 real quick. He said that you're single. Asked if I was single. Said that you're a horn dog. That's it.
well, he might be right on a couple of those things, but
All right. Well, it's 6 a.m. I'm not prepared for this. I don't think you are either. So
look, I'm just here to get a coffee, maybe a bowl of whatever fine food you're cooking, and then I'll be out of your hair. No offense, Mint.
right. Okay. Well, I'll bring over some coffee. And what do you want to eat?
What do you got?
Oh my god. We've got porridge, we got that's it really on that front. We got a lot of eggs, we got a lot of meats, we got some beans.
Oh, meat. You know what? I'll have some porridge, with eggs in, and just stack a load of meat on that, and I'll be mighty happy.
I will get that for you.
Thank
go
you
and
very
sit down.
much. I will.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh my
before
god. Yes.
No, I promise I just want a gallon of coffee, nothing more.
She looks at you and sees how sad you are, and she sort of goes, "Oh, yeah, okay." She immediately calms down.
Thank you. Very kind.
Is it just coffee you want?
Yes, just a gallon, please. A very large amount.
All right. Sugar? Milk?
No. Black. Just a gallon of black coffee, please. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that for you. Seems you need it traveling with these folk. Okay.
Just don't ask what I'm going to do with it.
He's going to put up his ace.
She just sort of like motions at the rest of the table. Just like, do any of y'all want anything else since I'm fucking taking orders?
Coffee and bacon. Thank
Right.
Could
you
I have a
kindly,
water,
ma'am.
please?
Just a water?
Yes.
Okay, we can get that for you.
Grazie.
She looks over at Pef, who is just like visibly cracked lips. You want some water, sweetheart?
I'd love some, thanks.
Okay, I'll go get that for you. Give me a moment. And she fucking hurries to the kitchen. You see, like, a really fucking large orc, like, lean his head out of the kitchen window and look over your table. Look at her,
No
who's
waves.
saying something, and then he looks back at you, and then he leans back out of sight. Definitely looks like he was just eyeing you up real quick, like, are they good? Like, are you safe? But yeah, she comes over with, like, 3 fucking pots of coffee. They're massive, massive jugs of coffee. Puts a bunch of cups down on the table. There's some cold water. Brings over all your food as well.
I grab
she's- Huh?
I grab one of the pots and excuse myself.
It's
Okay.
going up his ass.
He's about to
It's
get
the
that
coffee
fucking animal
element.
going.
Yeah.
It gives me the energy for the day.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That orc geezer,
Mm-hmm.
is he single? You see
Well,
my friend over here, and I'm going to point at Bert. Right, he's also single and looking to mingle.
right. I don't think you should be talking on your friends' behalfs because they don't look like they agree so much.
No, he's shy. Hey, Bert.
Just the coffee, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah,
See?
I
He's
thought. She pours you out a coffee and is just like, he's not single, by the way.
Ah,
So, you know.
sorry, Bert. Maybe next time.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tip the nice lady. I don't know, 5 silver.
She looks at it and she gives you that look, just in the eyes of just like exhaustion, but she's just like, thank you kindly. If you need anything, just holler at me. I'll bring it over. Just don't let it be him that asks. She looks down at Gabba real quick.
Yeah, I won't let him. Don't worry.
Yeah, we get that a
Thank
lot.
you. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go back to the bar. Please don't approach me for at least an hour. Thank you. And she toddles back to her bar, and she is making herself so busy not serving anyone. It's like when you have a really traumatic customer and you have to excuse yourself for a moment. But yeah, you are sat around having your breakfast, and Natalia turns up. She sort of wanders in sometime like halfway through your food, and she notices you all there, and she wanders over, and she's like, "Oh, hello, good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? All excited for your little misadventures?"
Yeah. Looking
Alright,
forward to our
geezer.
little road trip.
Well, yes. Out the road trip, I do have that person that could do us a little favor with a teleportation
Oh
thing.
yeah, even better. Magic trip.
Yeah, so I can absolutely get that sorted. I've been talking to him. He's a little bit busy, so it might not be immediately. So you might have some time to prepare, buy some things. But he should be fairly nearby. You'd have to go and find him over in Horton. He's over there at the moment in his study. So I think that's going to be the best course of action for you today. I can come with you if you need, but I probably will come anyway because I'm quite excited about the whole everything's on fire situation. So if you need an extra pair of hands, you let me know.
It will be an honor.
What's this feller's name?
Did I give you guys a name last session? I feel like I did, but I don't remember it.
Oh, let me check my notes.
Oh my god, thank you.
I've got Natalia has a friend in Verden who can teleport us.
Yes.
I did not write the name of her friend. Yeah, I did not.
Swag.
Let me check.
I can't see a name that I've written down, to be honest.
No. Hey, this is my main note. I'll Yeah, I've not got a note for that though.
Okay, you haven't got a name yet. That's good. I
That's my main note.
Okay. That's the one note you've ever made. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Good. I forgot he had a name like that. That's good. Right. So right, well, he is he's an old human scribe, so he's getting on in his years, so he might not, you know, you have to be real clear with him, because he can sometimes send people to the wrong places. He's, hard of hearing, also bordering insane, unsure. But his name's Francis Boulderdown, and he'll be able to sort you out. Obviously, you just need to go and find him at his study, and maybe I'll be there just to help, so he doesn't send you to space.
That'd be nice.
It would be ideal
To
if you
not
didn't go
to
to the outer
space,
planes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go get.
Right. Is there anything you guys want to do in town? You want to stock up on any supplies? You want to buy anything? You don't have to roleplay the shopping experience, by the way. You can just say what you want.
Oh.
I don't think we
Please
have
don't torment
money for
David
anything.
again. Me want hat.
Melina,
God.
make hat, please.
Oh god.
Have we picked up our hat order?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
We did, yes.
Okay.
Let's not ruin this man's life anymore.
You never actually picked up the finished hats, I don't think.
Oh, did we not?
I do.
Not-
You know.
You got the smaller hat for Cleeth.
Oh yeah. We need to go and get our hats off David, don't we?
My hat with holes. My hat with special holes in. Yeah.
Yeah, and also your cowboy hat with the buffalo skull
Yeah.
fucking stitched onto it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you still gotta go pick that up. So you have some time with David if you fancy. That's something that you can do. Obviously, there might be some places that will do some potions if you need any, or any items that you want
money
to
for
with
that.
spells.
Questions? I would like to go and check in on David, see where he's at with the hat.
You absolutely
I'll
can.
go with Jeff.
You absolutely can. David is you catch him just after breakfast as he's opening the shop. You can see him he's gone in with a big bag. He's got a little mug of coffee that he's took with him, and he's just taking off the what are they called? The shutters off the windows. And just as he opens the shop, closes the door, and then flips the sign from closed to open, he makes eye contact with you, and you see him just because he's committed to flipping that sign over, and he knows he's fucked up in doing that. But he opens the door again, and he wedges it open, and he gives you a look.
Boy, howdy, partner.
Good morning.
Good morning, David.
Hello.
We were just popping by to see how our hats were getting along.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're going quite well. Let me just go and find them for you, and I'll come in. Have a look around. I'll just go get them. And he wanders inside. You can see his shoulders sink as he walks into his bag. And he rummages around for a little bit, and he pulls out 2 hat boxes. And he pulls one out that has a lovely embroidered, bleached leather cow skull on the front of it. He's bedazzled it a little bit with some studs around the edges.
Oh my God.
And he's he's cleaned it up really nicely as well, so your hat looks brand new. It's not got any of that fucking dust on it from when you've been out riding.
Oh.
And he takes it out of the box and he shows you, and he looks at you. You can see him like take a big like swallow, and he's like, "So what do you think?"
Sir, I have to say that this is some of the finest craftsmanship I've ever seen. Thank you ever so much for this.
He's staring at you in awe, and he's like, "You can talk like properly. You're the one who came up to me and said you make hats, and you can speak like this."
Oh, I must apologize for yesterday. I had a touch of the vapors and
Okay, right, good.
here,
Well,
and for your troubles, here's an extra gold.
Please stop giving me
lick
your
it.
pity money. Please stop it. I can't keep taking gold from you.
It's not pity money, sir.
I feel like it is.
It's money
and it's
for
a
the
lot of
fine
money.
craftsmanship of the milliner.
You
a
have
profession I
paid.
respect.
You have paid for this hat. I don't want any of your money anymore. I'm exhausted. I've only just opened the shop.
Make me another hat.
Oh! He puts it
Guys,
gently back in the hat box, puts the lid on it, puts a little bow on top. He's like, "Please, don't do this to me."
Right, sir. Well, I was just trying to show a little bit of appreciation, but
I appreciate that, but you can't keep handing me gold. Do you know how much that's worth?
Yeah,
I'll-
like one copper is like a pound. You just hand this man £50 in the
man
middle
has
of his
made
shift.
me a hat.
And you've paid for it. You've paid the price that I asked. And now you're handing me this.
Okay, I'm gonna pick my gold piece up off of the floor where I assume it landed after I'd flicked it.
I appreciate it, but please
I'm
understand the value of money.
Absolutely not.
How do you buy yourself food if you keep giving away a month's worth of rent every time someone is nice to you?
Well, you know what? I had a big bowl of porridge with eggs and meat, and I don't recall paying a penny for that, sir. So,
Just
I guess I'll
staring at
just
you.
don't.
This man is flabbergasted. He does not know what to do or say.
I'm gonna put my hat on. I'm gonna doff it at him, and then I'm going to silently leave, and not ruin this man's life anymore.
He just blinks so slowly, and then looks over at Jeff.
I just stand there quietly, like, my normal resting face is very sad. I just give him this faint, like, smile and go, "Hat good," and take it and leave.
He bursts into tears and just sits there for a moment. Hat good. Yeah, you've ruined this man's morning. You're up a really cool hat. Well done. You can add that to your inventory if you want.
Oh yeah, I already did.
He's made it really lovely. He's put the horn holes in the perfect place. And he's put that veil that goes around the edge of the brim, and it has like little hook points, so you can take it off and you can like change where it goes, or you can take it off completely as well. He's embroidered on a little silver embellishment with like his little like stamp, his little tag, and it's just a really beautifully made hat. It is absolutely lovely.
Wow. That's incredible work. I love David.
And you said hat good to him. Well done. You're gonna come back tomorrow and the shop's gonna be fucking closed down.
We have just given him like 3 months worth of rent in total.
Yeah. You've paid a lot for those fucking hats.
Yeah. To be fair, the man deserves a holiday after that.
Yeah. He's probably gonna use it to just buy a different location and not come back here. Right. Perf.
Good on him. Hello.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask to do something. That's all right.
Yeah.
Is anyone else wanting to go and get anything or prepare yourselves?
Nah, not me.
Cool stuff.
Think I'm good.
Right, so you lot you can pack up your stuff and you get on like your cart that you brought with you that was put on the ship to come with you because that is your property that you were given. So your horses, I almost said heath for some fucking reason. Your heath and your cart have been put on the boat and they've been brought over with you. They've been kept sort of like at the stock at the dock stables. So you can pack up all your stuff and get on that little caravan that you have with you, and you can start making your way down to. Did I give you a location of where it was?
Well, I've just written Horn, but
Yeah,
also
Horn.
last week it was something
Yeah.
different.
It was probably something different.
That's
I
fine.
cannot fucking remember for the life of me what it was. But yeah, Horn is a lot closer. He's nearby. So you can get on the road and start traveling that way. It's a really easy journey. There's not a whole lot to do. But there's other travelers going down the roads that you can flag down if you needed anything. There's one caravan that drives past, and the horse has like dyed hair and like mane and tail like bright fucking pink.
Play.
The like caravan's
to
covered
fun.
in. Oh no, they're like the caravan is covered in like glitter and fucking like decorations. There's like one person at the front with just like slitted fucking like sunglasses on, smoking a joint, and there's just people screaming in the back to just like bard acoustic funk in the back. It's a little
Yo.
party bus going past.
Sounds like Ian's family.
It probably is. Who knows? He'll never know.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of people that you go past. There's a guy that's he has like a big caravan that's open on one side, and it's got a bunch of like things hanging out inside of it. So he's like a traveling merchant. He just looks like a very average old man. He's just smoking a pipe. He's on his way. He sort of like nods at you and points to the back of his caravan, like as he's passing, just like, "You want anything?"
Oh. Another chance to ruin an NPC's life.
It seems like he's got mostly just like traveling equipment. So there's some small weapons, there's some like ammo for things, there's some like very basic armor, there's some, like potions in there. There's some like materials that you might use for spells. He's like the all rounder, just like he's Poundland.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
He's Bellathor's general goods.
Exactly.
You
What?
said smoke a pipe.
He is smoking a pipe, yes.
Okay, I'll walk
One
up.
of those long Gandalf pipes.
Oh my god, absolutely right. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh, so you're jumping off of your moving cart.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Like he's riding past you and he's just like, he's going quite slowly, but he just rides past you. He's like, oh, you guys want anything? I can
Oh,
stop.
we're doing the transaction off the side of the cart. This is fine.
Yeah, he's in like a moving, like, it's like a burger van, but like an
Oh,
old-timey.
fantastic.
Yeah. So I can
Sir.
stop. Hell, yeah.
Don't stop, we'll just ride alongside each other. It's absolutely fine.
Oh, okay.
You got any more of those?
What?
That in your mouth.
Oh, more of these?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got some.
Oh my god.
Do you want one?
Absolutely.
Copper.
1 copper?
Yeah.
And what about the stuff that goes in it?
Oh, well, that's like 30 silver. If it's the good stuff that
Fantastic.
you're looking for, but you know.
Yeah, chuck it over and I'll chuck the gold. Actually, I'll chuck the gold first. That's the kind of thing to do.
Yeah, just chuck the copper. It's definitely not a
Okay.
gold. That is too much.
Everything to me is 1 gold.
Do you have any cigars there, partner?
Oh yeah, I got loads of stuff. Hold on. And like he takes the fucking hands off the reins of the horse and just pats it, and the horse just sort of slows down a little bit. And he rummages through this big bag, and he pulls out some wooden pipes. He just like holds up a fistful of different designs. One of them is carved to look like a fucking wind tempest, which is like a very, very long like dragon with just millions of like feathery wings but no legs or anything.
Oh.
And like the mouth is the end piece, so it will look like smoke is coming out of the air,
Stunning.
like dragon's mouth. There's one that is just like a very ornate, like elven sort of like floral embellished pipe, and there's a few that are just like plain, just in different types of wood. We got these. You can get a free pouch or something if you buy them, because I've got too much of it. So
Oh, free pouch.
yeah, I don't know which, because I kind of have a bunch of leftover like pouches of stuff, but I don't remember which ones are the ones that are funky or not. And there's some that make you see God, and I don't know how comfortable you'd be with that, but it is free, so it's like a lottery.
Throw me over the dragon pipe,
Yep,
a pouch of the good stuff,
yep.
and a mystery pouch.
Oh, okay, so that is gonna be 40 silver, please.
No worries, I threw 40
You tie-
silver
He
overboard.
ties them in a bag and he just fucking lobs them in your head.
Oh! Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
It's alright. Does anyone need anything else?
For a while.
Can I get a box of cigars?
Oh yeah, mate, hold on. And he like fully leaves his caravan. He just walks into the back. He just like gets off of his seat and just wiggles into the back of the caravan. And you can hear him just like fucking about and wrestling with things. And he comes out with just like a stack of 6 boxes of cigars. He's like, how many? How many you want?
How much?
They're like 10 copper a box. I've got 6 of them.
Oh, I'll take them all.
Oh, 50 copper then, mate. I'll knock one off. There you go.
Yeah, thank you kindly.
You want me throwing these at you?
Sure. I hold on. I can mage hand it. I'll
Oh my god.
hover the
Magic
hover
man.
the money over and hover the cigars back.
Oh, I also
Oh.
have mage hand.
That's good. You just got beamed in the head with a fucking pipe. He floats it all over to you. You have so many cigars now.
Awesome.
There's like fucking 20 in a box. He's stuffed these fuckers full.
Chad.
He also sort of like goes into the back and he holds up some like health potions. He's like, "Do you guys need any of this? Because I feel like you're going on an adventure."
If they're like 10 gold, then we can buy one, but that's about it.
Oh no, these are little ones. They're 5 gold each.
Oh shit! I'll take 2.
You want both of them? They're only little ones. They don't give you a lot, but you know it's better than nothing.
Exactly. I'll take them.
All right, cool. 10 gold for the 2 of them then.
Awesome.
We've got other ones as well if you don't want just healing, but
That's kind of important.
yeah, you kind of look a bit rough around the edges, so.
Yeah.
Alright, here you go. And he goes to throw them, and he looks at them, and he's like, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I got those. Don't worry, and I'll gently mage hand them over into my
Yeah.
pockets.
Yeah, you can add 2 minor health potions to your inventory.
Sweet. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. And he gets back on his seat, doesn't pick up the reins at all still, but he just sits there,
Well, legend.
smokes his pipe. Well, I've got some other stuff if, you fancy anything in particular, but...
Do you have anything fireproof?
Fireproof?
See.
Well... Hold on. And he puts his pipe down again and dives into the back of his caravan again. And he pulls out like a few things. He shows them to you, and he's like, probably not actually. But eventually he comes out with this like cloak. It's a very like nice sort of like soft grey. And he like shows it to you, just like hanging off the side of the caravan that's just getting blown away by the wind. And he's like, well, this is made out of alpaca fur. They're naturally fire resistant. Did you know that?
I did not.
No, they are, yeah, because of the wax and stuff and the oils. For some reason, it's fucking like fire repellent. So it's a bit better than nothing.
Well, how did you know then?
How do I know that?
You've been setting fire to alpacas.
No, I just know the person who, had the
Does they?
wool. No, there was a fire and none of the wool burnt, so they were like, "This is cool. Must be fire
Right.
resistant."
Right.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, you can do an insight check on that.
This merchant burns alpacas. Alive.
Oh, God.
13.
13. I mean, it's a true fact. Their fur, their like wool is fire resistant. And he believes what he's saying is true, but there's a bit of doubt of like, I don't know if that person who told me that was telling the truth, but I'm telling them the truth that I know.
I'll take it.
That is quite good. So, like 10 silver.
I'll throw across 20 because I can't count.
Oh, so that's 20. Do you want me to throw you change?
No.
Oh, cheers.
Just throw the cloak.
Oh, he bundles it up, and he like clocks that you're like a beaver person, and he like puts in just like a fucking slat of wood. Like it's nothing. It's just an extra bit of wood that was like from a crate, and he rolls it up in the cloak and throws it over to you.
Grazie.
You're welcome. It's for the extra silver. Also, I don't need it, so help yourself, I guess.
Throw the cloak on and just immediately start sniffing the wood.
Yeah, it's a good bit of wood.
Yeah.
It's just like sort of like standard sycamore.
Ooh, sycamore.
That's a good one.
Okay. Well, I'm now shivering in my cloak, but we've got a cloak now.
It's a very nice warm cloak. It is very insulated.
I shivering.
In fear, we're heading to fire. We're heading to Fireland, Rian.
Yeah, you are on your little journey. If there's anything else that you guys want, he's still here, but he will sort of start. You get to a crossroads and he goes the opposite direction, and he waves at you while blowing little like smoke circles. And you part ways with this magical mystery man, who gave you mystery smokables. Who knows?
Goodbye.
Well, good luck on your travel. Enjoy. And he's gone.
What a nice feller.
So, while you're traveling, you guys doing anything on your journey for some downtime? Because there's a couple of people who might be finding this travel difficult. Jeff, you've got a lot of things that you've been studying recently. Things that you have questions about, so you can absolutely ask some if you would like to try and do anything with those. Castor is looking quite nervous about the whole thing. He's like visibly shaken to everyone else in the party.
Rocking back and forth in the corner right now.
You out there, little man?
No.
What you got to be scared of?
The fire. I don't know if you've noticed, but I quite like wood.
Well, that is a consideration.
I've seen the fire burn through wood like nothing, like paper.
Well, paper is made of wood.
Exactly.
Don't know if you knew that. Fire, we're going to stop it. So we'll be protecting generations of wood from in the future. Hopefully,
You speak
Think of it
kind
like
words.
Think of it like that. We'll be saving the wood of the future if we can stop this.
See, thank you, sir.
Yeah. No problem.
He's rocking slightly less now.
I'll hand him a cigar.
Ah, fire!
Oh yeah, I'll retract the cigar.
Don't worry, we'll keep you safe from burning things. Would you like this burning object?
See,
You
son.
breathe the fire, sir.
If you can control and use the fire, it's not as powerful as you think.
Fire
That
cannot be
Chervil has that
controlled.
fucking cigar in his mouth and he's like, it's a metaphor, you see.
Yeah. It's like
No.
I
Fire
make-
is wild. Fire
I-
burns.
I
Fire
make
takes
the-
Burning
form.
our stars.
I make the fire my bitch. I don't know. We're gonna show that fire who's boss.
Oh, you are
Fucking
very
fault
brave,
stars
sir.
moment, incredible. It's a metaphor.
Horrendous.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. Castor, well, we're at it. Do you want to roll to solve your Rubik's Cube?
I'm far too scared to be using the Rubik's Cube, especially near the man with fire in his mouth.
Fair enough, man.
I don't mind it.
Bird, could I have a cigar?
Sure. There you go,
Thank
son.
you.
No
Very
problem.
kind of you. I start puffing on Told cigar.
I'm painstakingly lighting these with a tinderbox, by the way, because I don't have any magical ability to do so.
Jesus.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I unarmed strike the cigar. No.
I want to punch
definitely
the
have
fucking
that.
cigar.
I mean, it's been struck, so.
Hang on. Sorry.
Could I
You say a
hellish
tinderbox.
rebuke it?
You're actively like using wood to make fire in front of me. I am now more scared again.
On
No,
the
no,
wagon,
The
actually.
tinder, it's like some fur or something.
The tinderbox holds flint, fire steel, and tinder, which is usually cloth.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I'm using cloth. It's fine.
Still, fire.
I'll turn to Gabba and go, hey, watch this. And I'll use control flames
Oh,
to
God.
make the like make the cigar like extra bright.
Ah!
Oh,
Right.
my lungs.
Right.
Ugh.
I've thrown the cloak over myself and just shivering in the corner.
No. He listen. This guy can control fire. That's the best
Yeah.
asset we got.
Yeah,
I'll put it out as well. I'll
you're a
extinguish
fire
it.
demon.
You're fine with me, mate. Don't worry.
I'm so scared the accent's gone. Ah!
Oh my god, I can't speak!
It's alright.
It was a good one, Piff. That
Yeah,
was
I'll
good.
just like mess around and like turn the fire on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, you can
everyone
you're
else
actually
constantly
fucking with him.
until
Whenever it's on, I
Yeah,
scream.
but,
Whenever
like-
it's off, I'm fine.
excellent. I'll try and like get you used to it and like rhythm it. Like, hey, no, like on, off, on, off, on. Like how you can tell when it's gonna be on or off, on, off, on.
This may be the least relaxing cigar I've ever smoked.
I'm just like quietly in the corner puffing away on mine, hoping nobody notices.
Absolutely don't notice. All good.
Cleeth is just covering his little ears over his little jester hat the entire time. And occasionally looks over at Jeff and is just like, "Can I have some, please? I know I'm a cat-sized alligator, but I need a smoke."
Oh, cool.
Yeah, of course. I'll cast fireball. Never mind. Probably shouldn't.
Bloody hell. Calm down.
He puts his fucking full mouth around.
I was gonna say,
cigar. He is a cat-sized alligator.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have lips.
What a funny
No, he
little
doesn't. He just fucking.
He
He
gums
throat
the shit
goes
out
that
of it.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I use my hand to try and close the cigar around. Just close the sides of his mouth while he's got it in there.
Uh-huh.
I can get a good pull on it, you know.
You cover his fucking nose like a dog doing a fucking
Yeah.
asthma inhaler. Incredible.
You don't have to do that, Keith. I'll give you a back blow.
Oh, would you actually?
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Oh my god. You're the fucking best, mate. Let's go. You share a freaking cigar with a cat-sized alligator named Cleeth, I guess. And that's the magic of D&D. You two enjoy your time together. And you can just carry on traveling for a little bit. You get to the gates of the new city. It's very small. It's not a city really. It's a town. It's quite little. But you can see. It's really not busy. It's a really, really quiet little town. There's like a city hall. There's like a big, big farm. There's like it's mostly fields at this point. There's like a small church. There's just like bakeries and butchers and just it's the most picturesque tiny town that you would go to. And yeah, you're free to just like have a little look around and try and find who you are looking for.
Look at the. I don't know. Look around. Street signs and shit.
I'll walk to the nearest person.
Sure, hold
First
on.
person I see.
NPCgenerator.com. You see a mountain dwarf with like really long wavy red hair.
All right, darling.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm all right. Any wizards round here?
Yeah, there's one. He's fucking cracked up though.
Yeah, I like Craig. Where's he at?
Oh, he's just down that road, mate.
Which road? Can
Go
you
down
point to me verbally?
Yeah, I'm pointing towards the west right now.
Right.
Towards an alleyway. The alleyway will turn northwards eventually, but you just have to follow that alley. And then on the west side of the exit of that alleyway, there will be a small house, yeah, with a fucking crackhead old man probably smoking it on his front porch.
Right. All right. Cheers, geezer.
No worries, mate. It's all good. You stink like shit, though. To be fair,
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
it's all right. Have a good one. And he
Yeah,
walks in the
appreciate
opposite
it.
direction.
Wait, what was your name?
My name, Arvin.
Arvin. All right. See you around, Arvin.
See you later, mate.
He's going on the shit list. Fuck that guy.
You should go away with people there.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got what do you call it? -1 charisma on my stats. 8 charisma total. It's pretty good.
I don't know. Stats don't mean everything.
Yeah, it's how you use it, innit? You said it,
Yeah.
geezer.
Yeah.
That's him on the ass. Walks past him.
That's a perfectly average, actually. Perfectly average. Maybe even a little bit above average.
I think it's pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, I've heard 8 is pretty respectable around here, actually. So anyway, guys, I think I know where the house is.
You would.
All right, lead on, stinker. I mean,
All right. So which way is the wind blowing?
The wind is fucking I don't know, man. Roll a d4.
All right. Basically, whether I'm going to be downwind or ahead of wind of them.
Well, we'll leave it up to fate. Let's see.
24. 2.
East.
Well, we're going west.
oh boy.
All right, guys, follow me.
Stick cigars in my nostrils.
I will swing my arms from side to side, really get that armpit sweat going.
Beautiful.
Really air myself out on the way. Take a few wrong turns, but eventually get to the correct house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely do. There's no old man out front, but there is like a little house. It is not like dingy, but it's a little bit like run down. You can see there's a lot of just like trash on the floor around outside. Like there's papers, there's like broken bottles. It doesn't look like drinking bottles. They look like sort of bottles that you do like experiments with, fucking vials and shit. And there's just a lot of debris outside. But the door is sort of like ajar. It's not closed fully, but it's not open for someone to walk in. So it's just slightly open.
Let me give it a sharp rap on the door.
You don't really get a response.
I like to walk around the house. If there's a
Well,
back
he's
end.
probably like I was told that he's like a crackhead, so he's probably
Oh.
like cracked out.
Okay.
So you should just go in. We
Yeah,
can wake him up.
I'm gonna walk around and see if there's a backyard.
I knock on the door, even though it's ajar.
Again, there's no real response. You can hear some rustling around inside, but really nothing of value.
I knock again.
No response.
I'm going to keep knocking.
Okay,
Alright, I put Caster
you
out the
will
way.
not get a response.
Push Caster as hard as I can in the back.
Whee!
Make a Constitution saving throw. No, Dexterity. Dexterity saving throw.
Well, me?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. How do you do saves on this fucking thing?
Roll a d20.
I don't know what my
click the
pluses
thing.
are. Oh, you click the thing and click saving throw. Oh my god, it is
Yeah.
like that simple. Wow. Oh, a
15.
big 5. Let's go.
Oh my god, you fucking fall forward and slam your face into the door.
Oh. I thought the door was
Sorry,
open.
mate. Misclick.
Oh, I love a bit of
Yeah.
slapstick.
You slap your fucking face into the door and it swings open immediately,
Okay.
but you do eat shit with it pushing you.
That's fair. I'll get straight. Am
Alright.
have I fallen into the room?
Yeah, you have fallen into the room. You are met with a bed of papers and spilt over ink bottles. There's like ash on the floor. There's sort of debris from just experiments. There's a bunch of utensils on the ground, and just the whole room looks like it's been turned over. It is mad in here.
This guy really needs to clean up. I'll shout hello. Hello! Why am I saying I'll shout hello? Just shout hello.
You don't get a
Hello.
response.
Okay. I don't think
Okay.
anybody's home.
He's dead.
Right, but didn't we hear some rustling or something?
Caster,
Let's go
Cassie.
take a look.
See.
go for a wander around.
Okay. I'll have a sniff around the room,
Mhm.
the house.
Do a investigation check.
Oh yes, intelligence. Fuck.
Good.
A 1.
A 1.
A dirty
Ooh.
one. A
That
1.
wasn't even a natural 1. That was a
No, that was a 3 minus 2.
Jesus.
incredible performance.
But I've got a
Um,
really good sense of smell.
Did just hit your
Yeah.
head, to be fair.
All you can smell is blood in your nose because you banged your fucking face.
Oh.
Um,
I smell the blood. Oh, I'm bleeding.
Jeffrey will do an investigation.
yeah, you can investigate.
He'll take a little look around.
Do I find anything with a 1?
With a 1, you find you just truly believe you smell blood, and
Okay.
you look down on the ground and you see blood, and you're just like, oh my god, I fucking found it, he's dead. But you don't realize that blood is dripping from your nose onto the ground.
There's a blood in here. He must be hurt.
Can I keep watch outside to make sure no one finds us breaking into this?
Absolutely, you can.
old
Yeah.
Break in. The door was
man's
open.
house?
The door was open. Nothing was broken except
If
my
If
nose.
my door was ajar and someone walked in, I would be shooketh.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
if you were a
breaking.
shop, then the door. Sorry, keep going.
I was a shop.
I'm thinking
What?
if you're a shop and you walked into, or somebody walked into a shop when the door was open.
That makes sense.
Is this a
I'd
shop?
like
I
to
thought
say
this was his house.
I thought it was maybe I'm wrong.
it's a wizard's house. It's always a shop.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair.
I'd like to stay out front with Ransom.
Oh god.
You absolutely can.
I'm just smoking my pipe.
Right, if anyone comes up, we're going to say we're the wizard police, okay? And we're investigating this guy for turning old Cleef in here into an alligator.
Do we really want to be throwing around accusations like that to our new friend?
Well,
Cleef is sat on your
he's
shoulder,
not gonna-
Ransom, and he's like, yeah, fuck him.
Right, I'll do
I think-
anything this little gator says.
Wait, what? Who's getting
Yeah.
fact?
What?
Anyway, Right. Well, if a random person comes up and says what
Right.
we're doing, we're going to say we're the wizard police investigating this dodgy cunt.
No, I understand what you said, sir, but I don't know if we should be breaking alliances with the man that's meant to be literally transporting us through fucking
Well,
space and
this is the
time.
thing which I don't quite understand. Why does me telling a random cunt that tell the wizard anything at all?
So what if it's
Nothing.
the actual police
Right.
and they join forces with us and arrest this guy?
Well, then we kill them because they're cops.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
You know what?
right,
This
okay.
plan sounds much better out the gator's mouth. I'm absolutely down for it, 100%.
Alright,
I'll-
wizard
I'll
police we are.
So we're
Shake.
killing them.
I'll shake Gabba's little hand, but just with like 2 fingers.
I didn't
so
hold
as
my
to
hand
not
out, fuck
touch him
you.
So much. Fuck!
I've got my arms crossed, leaning back like a cool guy.
Okay.
Gabba doesn't touch Kith Yankee.
Oh!
Too clean for him, surely.
What did Jeff roll for an investigation?
He did roll 6.
6. Okay.
He-
You.
He has +4 on an investigation, by the way.
Oh.
I have +7, by the way.
Wonderful.
I should probably be in here, but instead I'm stood out front,
You chose to do
pretending to
that.
be the wizard police. Yeah, I know I did. I'm just putting it out there.
And as a pretender, pretending to be the wizard police, what's your deception?
My deception?
Yes.
+1.
Full performance. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
+1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm book smart, I'm not street smart.
Want to swap roles?
I probably should, but no. I'm here now.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't really find much. You know, having a look around, it's just a lot of trash. It doesn't seem like there's been a person here for a little while, at least. Again, it looks like everything's been turned over. Some rats have gotten in. There's
It's like it's been ransacked.
It kind of does. It looks
Oh.
like the place has been turned over. Because you've been told that he's like a wizard, a person who has a study. He's been studying the same things that Natalia has. He wouldn't leave it in a state like this, you'd think.
Is there any? I'd like to look around for any tracks in or outside the house, like if you can see if he's been.
I want to look
dragged
for
away or
tracks
anything.
specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, then roll a survival check.
Damn it! That's a flat roll. Nope.
Rolling good today, boys.
Yeah.
You can't really find any
There's
tracks.
certainly a flaw.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it just looks fucking trashed. It just looks like shit. There really isn't any tracks that you can find. It's just a lot of paper, and shit that's been dragged around. A couple of rats run past, but that is it, really. It just looks abandoned, and like someone has ransacked the place.
God damn it. Is there a neighbor? Any neighbor houses next door?
There's a few houses nearby. It's sort of in the area of like other studies, and like there's a little library nearby. It's definitely like a very small bookshop, but they have like
They've rebranded it.
yeah, they've rebranded it. It's just a little bookshop that's nearby.
I think that might be a place to start. See if they saw anything. Guy ain't here. Cool. I'm gonna go over to the bookshop.
Just everyone stares at you gormlessly for a second, and he's like, "All right, great."
I mean, who are you stood with? I'm stood outside.
I
the
don't
cabinet.
know.
I am following the trail of blood, and by that I mean I'm sniffing the floor, sniffing
Going
blood,
round
leaving
in
a trail of
circles.
blood. Yes.
Yeah.
I will walk out and I'll say to to these. I've forgotten yet. Tom, what's your character called again? Gabba. Gabba and Ransom. I'm gonna check out the neighbors, see if they saw or heard anything. All right.
Right, we'll come with wizard police. We'll get you in.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all official. Let's just get on with it.
Well,
Yeah, I've got a badge and everything.
I never graduated, so I'm not a real wizard, so I'm safe. All right, cool. Let's library thing. Knock knock, motherfucker.
Wow, he's so cool.
Birchip was such a badass.
Yeah, I'm fucking hell.
Just knock on the door politely, but loudly.
There's some very, very big, like, gorgeous windows. You can see inside. There is a, like a long-haired grey tabaxi sat in there. And they sort of like wave their hand and the door opens for you. And you're free to walk in. It is a lovely little bookshop. A little bell rings as they sort of mage hand this door open, not looking up from their book.
Psst, 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 psst.
Hey, Gabba, do you think that Tabax is a wizard?
Oh, right. So, well, they got a big beard, right? So, I'd say so. So let's go fucking arrest the cunt. We should storm in wizard police style, all right? I'll jump through the window. You can storm the door.
I'll make the introductions. If you see anything
Right.
untoward, you can have your little wizard police
Right.
fantasy.
No. Fuck that. Right. You can do introductions. What I'll do, I'll go hide next to the window. If you need me to jump through the window screaming like a madman, say the code word, okay? Then I'm going to run away.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
I
walk
don't think
inside
we
and
need to know the
say,
code word.
"Fair morrow, stranger.
Oh.
We seek the individual who resides at that residence over yonder." And I'll point at the house.
They look up from their glasses at you. They look like a ragdoll cat kind of tabaxi. They look up from their glasses. Next door.
Yes, if that is where we. Yeah. C.
What do you need from him? Is he not in? He often is.
He is absent. He appears to have been waylaid or misplaced himself.
Oh, well. Probably has misplaced himself. He could barely find his own, head if he didn't screw it on every morning.
Roasted.
So, he's probably somewhere else.
Well, the place looks as though it's been turned over or ransacked, as it were. I was wondering if there was any kind of foul play involved. Someone might have taken him, or if he's trashed the joint before he left.
Oh, well, I don't see why anyone would want to take him. Full people. Potentially just he's having a messy moment. I don't know. Well, he's often quite a clean person.
It's very unclean in there at the moment. It's been trashed.
So you've gone into his house?
The door was ajar. It was a
wellness check.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I was looking for.
Okay, well, I don't know. Are you accusing me of something, or?
No. We're just asking if you saw or heard anything that may help us locate the man.
Well, I do have quite good hearing. I did hear some sort of crashing around, but he was just sort of experimenting at the time, anyways. He often crashes about, so it wasn't anything out of the ordinary for me, at least. But there was like a bit of rummaging, bit of crashing around. He sort of screamed something about those blasted rats, and then there was a small explosion, and then it went quiet, and I finally went to bed.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, sorry, go on, but.
No, I was gonna say that's probably quite helpful. Thank you.
Very well then.
Jump through the window. Oh, we're the police! We're on the floor!
False alarm! Stand
My-
down!
If I can
Stand
use
down!
the code word, can I go to the floor?
Um,
Put the balloon on the floor.
she just fucking throws her book at you.
What the fuck? I'm under attack.
Oh,
stand
no.
down! Stand down!
Oh my god.
Does a natural 20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
You take 2 points of damage. It beams you directly between the eyes, and you are fucking knocked out for a second.
Oh,
Officer down! Officer down!
I'm
Oh hell!
I must apologize to my associate. He's something of a simpleton.
Why did you say the code word?
I'm sure he will pay. He will pay for the damage to your window, Gabba.
Oh. It's funny you think I've got any money. Alright, I'm
Sorry.
afraid the government can pay for it. If you could send a have you heard of a P45?
I will
Why the
give.
fuck has this man thrown himself through my window?
He's
Oh well, I got this, don't worry, Bert. I got this.
Okay.
Also, false alarm. You know him.
Right, well, you
Yeah,
see, we're actually what
yeah.
you would call the wizard police.
I am not the wizard.
Then
police.
why are you here? I'm not a fucking wizard.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not a fucking wizard.
Well, I wouldn't know that. You see, what we've got with a code word, and this
Well, I
geezer
thought you were
over
the
here.
wizard police, so you know all the bloody wizards, and that's why you've thrown yourself through my fucking window.
He's
Right, well-
delusional and a simpleton, man. I apologize.
Really? No, I've
Yeah.
noticed.
Right, that's why I'm the best at what I do. Wizards can't handle me. I dust myself down and walk out the room.
He's a loose cannon, a
window.
renegade cop.
I go back to the window. Fuck it. I'll be outside. Call me if you need me.
I will leave. How much for the window?
I'll just leave.
I just walk out. Fuck it. Who cares?
How much to replace a window in this town? Like, is it gonna be like a silver or gold or what?
This would probably be like 5 silver, probably.
I will slap
They were nice
five
windows.
silver down for the lady, and I'm real sorry about that. You have a good day.
You need to put him on a fucking leash.
I would, but I think the leash, whatever material it was made of, would probably corrode. But that's an issue for another time. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I actually had another question. I don't know if this is the best time to ask it,
I
or
will
if
stop.
we've overstayed
like-
our welcome here.
She pushes her like fur out of her face, and you can see her eye, like, you know when a cat gets really pissed off and their tail is just like they look normal in the face, but their tail's flicking about. She's like, no, go ahead, ask me a question.
Well, ma'am. Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god, my brains have just gone to mush.
Is that a common theme throughout you bunch?
Oh, it's the vapors again. Fuck.
Again.
So this isn't ransom. This is Rianne Brain. That'll be all, ma'am. Goodbye.
You had a question.
Oh, I had a question, ma'am.
Jesus.
How did you forget you had a question?
Were you and this fella from next door well acquainted? Did you get on well?
Well, you know, we lived next to each other. I'd you know, see him doing his experiments. He'd come in and buy some more parchment for his spells, and you know, we were acquaintances. We weren't close, but I knew him.
Right. No idea about his kind of schedule or where he'd be at this time if it wasn't home.
Well, if he wasn't at home, then he would be out in the fields studying, but he'd never leave his... He's very secretive. So he wouldn't have just left, you know, his door open for anyone to wander into.
Right. Okay, well. You're giving us a lot to work with. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
you've
much
given
for
me
your
a lot to
time.
work with as well. Thank you.
Well, I cannot be held responsible for the actions of my compatriots.
I think you should be.
Apologize. I'll be leaving now. I'll be seeing you. Thank you very much. I'll leave through the
Have
window.
a day.
Yes.
Right, there's shattered glass on the streets.
Yeah.
You've wandered back to the house.
Clue.
Huh?
Well, that went well.
I was saying
Oh.
the shot glass clue. It's
Oh.
not a clue.
And no, it's
Uh,
me jumping through the
shattered
lady's
glass.
window.
Oh, I
Gabba.
know.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
A clue. Something happened here. It would be great if it was just the second he jumped through the window and everyone's like, "Oh my god, there's broken glass here." Gabba bleeding with the glass lodged in him, like, "Oh wow, this is crazy."
Oh yeah, it just seemed like a wow.
Well, I reckon it's time to rejoin the others.
We should keep this whole magic police thing secret, by the way. I don't want my identity to be outed.
Yeah, just me, you, Bert, and that tabaxi woman. Absolutely.
Yes,
Well, the
I
government
want
knows as well.
nothing to do with it, thank you. But yes, I will keep your secret.
While this has been
Alright.
going on, the others who are in the house, so Castor, Pef, and Jeff, have you guys been doing anything around the house, or investigating anything, or trying to do anything while you are here?
I think the most likely thing I've done is I've made a very large trail of blood in many circles around the whole house.
You're not bleeding that much. It was just a nosebleed, so you're not losing fucking gallons of blood. You're good.
Not a hemophiliac.
Castor is dead. He's dead.
I've bled out.
Yeah,
He's
you've
bled
bled
out
out.
from his nose.
Oh my god, a dead
I'll
body.
be trying to convince him. Just like, listen, Castor. So burnt wood is the same as wood. It's like it's just different. Like burnt wood is just another type of wood, isn't it?
You're making no sense.
While he's just ignoring it.
I'm still stiffing. Still trying to find things.
Jeff
Desperate to just
goes.
contribute anything and find something.
Yeah, Jeff goes for a good rummage. He's curious to find out why this Mr. Wizard would have left so suddenly and without really packing his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he also he was present for the conversation about the rats, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. So he's looking for evidence of verminkind.
Yeah, you've seen like a rat running around this fucking house. There's been a couple of them, but there's like you can see just like little piles of like papers that have been sort of torn up, and you can hear rustling coming from a couple of them.
Does he have any houseplants?
He does, yeah.
I don my ring of plant speech
Oh, nice.
and wander over to the nearest begonia and
he has a very sad looking fern. It's sort of wilted. Definitely not been watered very much.
I give it some water from my infinite pouch of water.
Oh, thank you so much, young man.
It's all right, lovely.
I've been bloody gasping for one. Oh.
I give it a little ruffle and
Oh,
Oh,
don't tussle me about.
on
Oh
the
my goodness.
sturdy bits, just very gently.
Oh,
Well, I hope that makes you feel a bit better for a while.
it's quite good, thank you.
I was just curious, your owner, any idea where he's gone?
Well, I got a bit dried out in the blast. He was doing some experiments on something. I don't know. I don't get told anything round here. And he put two and two together, and something exploded, and the next thing I saw, there was bloody rats just everywhere.
Oh,
I got covered in shit. It was horrible.
Yes. Let me give you a bit of a wipe down.
Thank you.
I wet a cloth and wipe the dust off.
Oh.
I don't like dust.
Thank you, young man.
Very curious. So the rats weren't there before?
No, they weren't. It was a lovely clean house. He kept it so nice.
You reckon perhaps a side effect of this little explosion caused, perhaps?
Oh, yes, maybe he did a rat explosion.
I suppose they have to look somehow, don't they? That's very, very helpful. Thank you, Mr. Bird.
Oh,
What's-
it's all right.
Hang on,
What's
Gabba
your-
breaks through the window.
Oh,
Anybody go on the floor?
Oh, fucking
Oh,
hell,
what's going on?
Gabba.
Gabba, once you arrive,
Fucking
you
hell.
see Jeff very quietly talking to a plant that is not talking back to him.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I scream at the plant.
Please don't mind my friend.
I'm just a plant.
Don't mind my friend. He's no idea what's going on. I kind of moved to shield the plant. I'm like,
It's quite
Yeah.
intimidating, isn't he?
Gabba, I really didn't mean to use the code word there. That was just an honest interaction.
Oh, fucking hell. False alarm then. Alright.
Please choose a different code word, because this is a bit of a nightmare.
No, it's a good one, isn't it? Just keep it in mind.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. God help us. I mean, fuck.
Gabba breaks through the window again. I guess I just break out the window.
Well,
You dive back out,
I'm gone, yeah?
you replace the window with a new one, and then you immediately dive out of it.
I guess the
If you-
code word does have multiple uses today.
If anyone's outside, you see me on the outside just going, "Grab me on the
There's just no words anymore.
Yeah.
Give it back net.
Jesus, Gabba.
What's wrong with your friend?
No one knows. Lots of things. As many things as he can find, actually. That's about how many things are wrong with him.
Oh, well. I hope he changes
Oh,
for your sake.
he'll die of something eventually, I'm sure.
Oh, well, with the way he's looking, I don't think that's very possible.
He's a bit resilient, too. I guess Jeff goes to report on. It obviously says thank you, goodbye. Gives it a little bit extra.
Like a Ouija board. You
Yeah.
have to say goodbye or the plant's going to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to be haunted by a fern in my dreams.
He's just sort of like, hey up, drop me water.
Fucking hell. No, I won't sign a pact with you.
Alright, no, I've already done one. It's a
Uh,
full-time gig.
Chose Warlock Ring.
Can you imagine fucking fern as a pact fucking yeah.
That'd be great.
It's like, what do you want from me, oh great demon? Just want some water. I'm just a bit dry. Can you repot me, please?
Oh no, that's too much water. You will face my wrath.
No, you will die now. I'm sorry.
You're gonna go all yellow and wrinkly.
Oh no, I've got sunspots, you bastards. I'm taking your knees.
Go and plant your feet in the ground for a bit, see how it feels.
Right. You're reporting this to the others. Is there anything else you guys are looking for or wanting to do? We've got a couple people that can still do some investigation checks if you want.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
I'll have a look.
Both of you roll investigation, please.
Oh, if it's bad, I'm going to be so upset. I rolled a 23.
Hot damn.
Hey,
Ooh.
Woo! Maybe we'll actually find something out.
Yeah, maybe I can actually give you some information. You find there's some papers that are on a desk. You're sort of like rummaging through everything, and you see a piece of paper that has some scrawlings on it, and it's a drawing of the planes of existence. And there's some like notes scrawled on the back of it specifically about like the plane of fire, like one of the primordial planes. And he's like circled it, and he's written down a bunch of like notes. So he's written down plane of burning skies, everything always on fire, linked to this, like how has it moved to our world? Someone is a gateway. And like there's like a scrawling on there, and then there's like a stain of liquid that has like fallen on the page somewhat, and it's like ruined a bunch of his writing. And that sort of stain smells the same as the air in this place. And it smells like it could have been what exploded. And yeah, if you're looking around, you can hear the scampering of rats around you as well. There's like a line of 3 of them looking at you.
Well, hello there.
Ransom, what are those rats? What are those rats doing?
Reen.
Oh, Mans was muted.
There you go. What are you saying? What are you saying?
To the rat.
Oh, yeah, did you say anything after I gave you all that? Because you were muted? Because that was your investigation.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, man. Take your time.
I said I was gonna have a chat with the rats.
Mhm.
And see
Yeah.
if they know anything.
Sure. Can you? Do you have speak with animals?
Nope.
Cool.
Just gonna
Happy
try and-
conversation.
Yep, I'll certainly try. Do I have to speak with them? No, I don't.
What kind of rats are they?
It didn't stop me, Rian, to be fair, when I spoke with a rat, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're just like common street rats.
Dang it.
Hey, little guys.
Please, do you speak to rats?
Well, I know a little bit of rat, but I'm not fluent. I'm a bit broken in it.
Fancy giving it a go?
Well,
Right.
yeah. Ask me. Tell me what you want to ask. And I'll let you know what they say.
Just ask them if they know where the wizard went.
What do rats actually speak, though?
They speak rat.
That's fine now, aren't we?
Well, I mean, I'm also like a rodent, is the thing.
So these are common rats, rather than one of these races that has sort of like evolved in that way and like formed a language. I believe it could possibly be that it would be like you're speaking to someone with like a really simplified version of your language, potentially.
They speak Spanish.
Simplified Italian.
Do you reckon? I mean, you can argue that you would want to be able to talk to them because of that language, and because you were technically like from that sort of lineage.
I feel like I'm just a large rodent, right? Well, not large. A slightly a larger rodent than these rodents.
Well, raccoons are not. I don't know. Beavers are not. Are they? Yeah, they are rodents, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Rodent is like a subset of mammal, and they are both. They're just larger.
Suppose you could.
That's my one beaver fact I know. Apologies.
Really happy.
That
You know
was
what?
the worst beaver fact I've ever heard. For
Yeah. Rodent is a subsection of mammals. All right. No, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty smart.
The worst
Yeah.
of
Actually, what I would like to know: do beavers' teeth grow forever, like other rodents, or what?
I think they do. I think they do. I think they have to use them, otherwise
They do use them a lot. To be fair.
That why they
Use my teeth
chew.
a lot.
That why they chew wood.
They do. They grow continuously.
Let me just Google it. Beaver teeth go
I just
long.
googled it. Fuck you. They do.
The teeth go long.
Do beaver teeth go long?
So I mean,
Well,
if I were,
Me too. I make wrong.
if I've gotten
Surge's
up from
always
sniffing the
perfect.
floor and noticed people trying to talk to these rats, I'll
Yeah.
just be like, I can translate.
The rats like all move their heads in like fucking at the same time to look at you, Castor.
Ciao. Babadabici, babadoo, gabagoo. I told them we are friendly and want to know what they know.
Yeah, the rats have a little conversation with you. I'll just talk to you normally, because
Oh.
otherwise that's insane. But yeah, what are you asking them?
Hey, what are we asking them? I've been on the floor, sniffing the blood. I don't know what's going on.
Where's
Where
the
did I
fowl?
go? Where did
Where's
I
what?
go?
Ah, yeah. So I'll ask them. Do you know where the occupant of this household is?
Points at you.
He exploded.
Oh,
Not like, well, he exploded and a rat came out. We don't know which one of us it is, but we think that he's a rat now.
Okay,
Shit.
I'll relay that. Here, go boom and turn into a rat.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Which rat?
They don't know.
All the rats shrug at the same time.
Is there a rat with a wizard hat on?
You'll have to do like an investigation check
Okay, sure.
to try and find him.
Throw some crumbs on the ground. Try to tell the rats.
I got 13 on investigation.
You can see just like a pile of clothes in the corner. They're normal human-sized clothes.
Okay, I'll just ask. Wait, the rats don't know which one of them it is.
No, they don't seem to.
Right. Well, surely one of them who it is knows it's them, though, right? Or have they
Potentially.
forgotten?
Us rats have very short-term memory.
Ah, I remember.
So
We operate as one, you know. We're sort of a hive mind. So we could all be the wizard, or none of us could be the wizard.
I'll relay that. It could be one of them, or it could be all of them. We should just take them all, just in case.
I'll just say, who here used to be a wizard?
You just hear a chorus of squeaks.
Again, they
God damn
say
it.
they don't know.
Tarnation.
is there like a box nearby?
A box. Yeah, there's a few just like empty chests
Can I-
and containers
I
and
just want to
things.
start like putting rats in a box. And
Uh-huh.
Just like by the handful.
Yeah, they start
and then-
gathering around. So you've got easy access to these rats. They've gotten a bit curious and they're like, "Oh, these guys are not fucking killing us." So they've started gathering around.
Cleef, make sure none of them escape. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, right, mate.
don't eat none of them though.
Well, how am I going to stop them from escaping then if they're not in my belly?
Just pin them down or something.
Well, he sits down on the floor in like guard dog position, and just starts like barking at the rats.
He's a crocodile. Why is he barking?
It's just going like.
Yeah, he's just going like
Okay.
bark, bark, bark.
Woof woof.
He's saying the word bark over and over
I'm
again.
getting deja vu here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these rats are all fucking lined up. They're all just gathered around so you can talk to them, and you're just sort of picking them up and putting them in a box.
Okay. I don't really know. What do we need this guy for? He's gonna teleport a guy, right?
Is it teleport us?
Okay.
pretty
So,
important.
what does anyone know the what you have to do the teleport spell?
Nope.
I assume it's
Okay.
quite a high level spell that none of us have access to.
No, I mean like. Okay, right.
Can I have a look at his papers and see if he's been looking into how to? Because you mentioned there was like plane shifting.
Yeah, you can absolutely have a little look at the papers. He's got a lot of stuff about the other plane, specifically the primordial planes. The plane of fire being the main one he's been looking at. He's got like a spell book sat to one side. That has he has 9th level spells in there. He's got very, very high level spells that are all written down in his little spell book so that he could use them. And it's on it is open on a page. It's just for the spell Unseen Servant. That's all it's on. There's no sort of open page or bookmark on teleportation, but there is a spell in there called Teleportation Circle.
So as a test, we get all of the rats to do the method of making the spell, and then the spell will happen because one of them's the wizard, and then we're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, I'm
Put the
happy with
box
this
in-
fun one up.
Cool.
Is there a circle on the ground that I can put the box in?
If you sweep away a lot of the debris, you can see there's just a runic circle burnt into the floorboards.
Don't put the box in the middle, and then throw if there's some herbs around or some components or whatever. Put that in the box as well. I'll close the box, shake it up a bit, and then run away briefly.
You shook them up like they're a fucking box of bees.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, just to relay what we actually want them to do, or just assume they're gonna do it anyway.
One of them will know.
So what are you telling them?
Okay, so right, who's got the book?
It's just on the table at the moment.
Okay, well, I can't read. Bit of caster law
Massive.
there for you. So someone else pick up the book, and
All right,
you tell
wizard
me
police
how to
coming
do the
through.
spell.
Wizard police coming through. Send us on.
You tell me how to do the spell, and then
Right.
I'll tell the rats how to do the spell, and then
Okay,
they'll do
better
the
up.
spell.
Better idea. Tell those rats if they don't cast this spell, we kill them and see which one survives. Easy.
Yeah, I'm not
Just threaten
going to do that.
Why not?
These are like my distant cousins. I don't want to kill them.
Well, we don't have to actually kill them, but just threaten them a little bit.
But that would be mean.
Oh, fine, all right. Gabba reads the spell.
Okay.
I can read.
And then I'll repeat that information in Italian to the rats.
Okay. They all are listening to you really intently. They nod, give you a simultaneous thumbs up, and they start running around the edge of the circle, of the teleportation circle. And let's see. Man.
89.
We're about to get teleported, by the way, boys.
The circle starts lighting up.
Yeah, Gabba stands inside the circle.
Right, let's go.
These
Everybody-
rats running around
everybody
the edge of the
in.
circle.
Ben.
It's like a little fucking
So-
generator charging up, and these rats are running faster and faster around the edge of the teleportation circle. And it begins lighting up. So you don't know where this teleportation circle goes, or if you need to.
Everybody in. Let's go.
Okay.
We want to go
Yeah.
to wherever the fuck it was. Yeah. Near Aberhond and Abermorn and Avalon. Yeah. I was going to shout out to the rats where we're trying to get to. In hopes that they'll
You hear a
understand
little
my
chorus
English.
of and the teleportation circle lights up, and you feel your stomach fucking flip over. And as you sort of blink and reel from that feeling, you open your eyes in the middle of just a dark room.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Just like
Baba
You
Beachy,
feel-
we did it.
Sick
Did I not?
as well.
Did I not tell
Yeah,
you
I'll
to
leave it
shake
to
him up
throw
a bit more?
I'll light
I
a
think we
torch.
might.
Wait, with what?
Tinderbox.
Ah!
I'll light it up without tinderbox. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Ah!
Hold out my torch to Pef.
Is he trying to blow it out?
No, I didn't need to do it. I guess, but just thought it'd be fun.
I'm now
It
thoroughly
was.
wrapped in the llama cloak again.
Yeah, you're in a dark room. Have you
Right.
lit a torch?
Where the
For?
fuck are we?
Yeah.
As you
Oh,
light up your torch, there's like kegs and cobwebs, and you can see on one of the walls there is a ladder leading up to like a hatch in the ceiling, and it's just like a very cobbled, dirty, dingy little cellar, really.
Oh, they must have moved us just down. That's not very good.
Wait, you think the wizard was also a brewer?
Yeah.
Right,
maybe.
well, I need to investigate these as part of my wizard police duties. I'm gonna go to the nearest keg.
Go for it.
I ain't a license for these. What's in the nearest keg?
In the nearest keg,
Yeah.
there is mead.
Ooh.
Right, well, oh, for fuck's sake.
What are the kegs made of?
Words.
Yeah. Keeping the torch away.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to track this violation. Fuck's sake. Are those rats here still? Did they come with us?
There
I'll
are
have
no
to
rats
arrest that
around
wizard
you.
rat. Fuck's sake, we left him behind.
There's no rats in the
hell.
cellar.
No, there's no rats in the cellar.
Surprising.
Fuck.
There's a lot of
Can I-
spiders though.
Can I do a head count? Just like have we lost anyone?
Yeah.
Where's Cleve?
Yeah.
Fuck. No,
Have a
Cleve.
little count.
Shit, where's
Yeah. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, where's Owen going?
Where's Ian? Fuck. No,
Wait,
alright.
is Cleef here?
You don't see him.
Stupid bastard.
What if I move the torch slightly lower?
No, you don't. You don't see him.
Ah, damn.
Oh, please, please, please.
Well, I
That's
guess
alright.
he's dead.
Put my head out of the hatch.
There's a hatch?
You're in a completely different house.
Oh.
It is almost like it seems like a kitchen. There's like a stone floor. You can feel like the heat coming off of an oven nearby. And you hear like footsteps around, but they're sort of distant in a different room. Yeah, you've sort of opened yourself up into a kitchen.
Well, we've certainly moved, fellas. Let's have a look.
I'll knock on the hatch.
Which is already open. That
Yes.
is leading from.
Yeah, I will climb out.
That's
Go
good.
on, boys.
Yeah, you knock on the hatch, and you do sort of hear the footsteps stop from a distance. And as you're getting out, you see someone walk over in like chef uniform, holding a knife. And they just look at all of you and they're like, "What?
Buongiorno!
Buongiorno! What
police.
the fuck are you doing in my kitchen?" Huh?
Wizard police, calm down, calm down. My
The
partner,
wizard police does not live in my fucking cellar.
We,
well, my
doing here?
partner Ransom can explain. Ransom, if you don't mind.
Oh well, boy, howdy, partner.
They're very eloquent.
How are you on this blessed God-given day?
I'm not doing especially well because you just come out of my fucking cellar and you've
Well,
not gone in.
well,
I never saw you go in there. You came
sir.
through my kitchen. You've broken into my establishment. You're coming
Whoa,
up to my
whoa, whoa.
cellar.
We didn't break anything.
How are you doing before that?
What do you want? Why are you asking me how I am? I'm I'm on duty. What do you?
Listen,
on-
listen. We are.
Give me
we're-
my
we're-
job.
We're on
We are
32.
just doing our job as well. We are part of
Yeah.
the wizard police, and we were wondering if there was any way a wizard could sneak in here and steal all of your goods. And unfortunately, you failed, as you can see by fucking 7 people trapped in your cellar. But
Yeah.
I think you've done rather well by coming up to us with a knife. So I think that's pretty good, considering we had 7 people when we went in there, and there's only 6 of us now as well. I think that I'll mark you down I'll mark you a point up for that. I'll give you a solid. I'll give you a 3-star.
What the fuck do you want? You're in my kitchen.
Could you show us the way out?
Don't make me mark you down a point. Yeah, we're gonna be getting off. So you better fix that leak downstairs. That wizard leak. I mean.
A larger person in chef's uniform walks by. They are a very, very buff, like Goliath person. Looks like proper chef mode, so like bold, tattooed, angry. Looks like they could murder you. And they wander past, and they push this little chef out the way. You
All
come
right,
out to-
champion. How we doing? Listen.
You've come in from downstairs?
Yeah, we're part of the wizard leaks.
Come with me. And he wanders off.
I start following him.
Alright.
And he leads you out the
Yeah, but
kitchen.
we should probably leave. We should probably get out of here.
And he walks you to an office.
Ooh.
And he opens the door for all of you and lets you walk in. Please, sit down.
What are the chairs made of?
I don't know if you're ready for this one, man.
Yeah.
They're made of
Oh,
wood.
Yeah. Okay, I jump on a chair.
Fancy establishment. It's not plastic. That's impressive.
He shuts the door behind all of you. And he sits down at his desk. And he like glances around all of you. So, where is the wizard? He usually comes.
We were trying to find him, actually.
He's under arrest.
How did you use this circle without them? Are
You wouldn't believe us.
You're also...
Okay, so he turned himself into a rat, and then we didn't know which rat was him, so we made them do the spell, and here we are. Babalabici.
We shook up the box of rats first, don't worry.
You shook a box of rats and the wizard was one of them.
Have
Hey!
you
Yeah.
seen, by
Yeah.
the way, a little alligator hanging around here anyway?
He's probably still in the house.
A little alligator.
Just a little guy. Just an alligator, but little.
Like
Little
a gecko?
alligator.
No,
No,
like an
he's-
alligator, but pocket size.
He's an
Like a
alligator,
caiman.
but he's...
Like a caiman, a dwarf
Guys,
caiman.
he wasn't in the circle. He's still in the house.
Look, I just want to make
Oh,
sure that no
Stupid
harm...
bastard.
No, I've not seen any sort of small lizard in
Forget,
my...
forget the
Yeah.
reptile. Forget the reptile. It's irrelevant. Where are we?
You are currently in a fine establishment. It is a kitchen of a well-renowned hotel in Abermorn.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well, that's
Oh.
kind of where we wanted to be, actually.
Wait, where were we before?
Bjornhouten.
Yeah,
I want to hear it from the chef.
Yeah, no.
that circle specifically is tied to this one. So
2-factor authentication and all that.
no
Oh,
matter
wow.
how much he fucks up, he would have always led you to here.
Why would he teleport here?
It didn't used to be a kitchen or a hotel. It used to be a study for many people learning the magical ways. It used to be one of the places that the Wizarding Academy would send people to, but it was bought out, so now it is ours. But he never got rid of his circle, and he would, pay us stupid amounts of money to keep it here for no reason.
You should probably tell your staff about it then.
Well, no one ever used it, and keep them on their toes,
Mm.
Yeah.
it's good that you're here. We're actually we wanted to get to these parts anyway. We're looking for about the burning of the scorching of the local lands.
Oh
Looking
yeah,
into that.
there's a big patch of land, lots of farmland. It is gone up in flames.
Yeah, we've been sent
Aye,
to
aye, aye.
investigate that.
Huh. Okay, well, I can
Yeah,
show
we're
you
the
out.
wizard police.
You're the
Pointers.
Okay.
Ignore.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, wizard police.
Mhm.
probably disregard that. Could you point us in the general direction?
Of course. Yes. He is looking at Gabba so intensively. It's like this guy is fucking. He's staring you down. Right, let's leave.
Stares back.
And he opens the door for all of you and leads you out. And you're walking through like a fucking beautiful like hotel. Like this is. There's like chandeliers. There's like magical lighting going on. There's loads of unseen servants, so you can see just like trays and drinks and food being carried around invisibly by people. It's a very magic establishment. It is just full of very rich people by the looks of it. And it is just like the stench of money is immeasurable in here. And he leads you through, and he leads you through the dining area and out to the front lobby. And he opens the door for all of you, and he shows you to this very nice area of a town. Like it is big white brick buildings. It's all very ornate. There's lots of really lovely foliage, and it's clearly like the bit of town that they put a lot of money into. And he sort of nods outside, and it's like, just go out of the main gates. Just follow the road. You'll find it in no time. The fire's been going on for weeks now, so
The what?
you go out of the gates.
Oh,
No. What did you say after that?
You follow down the road,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be able to smell the fire from wherever.
No. I stay. No fire.
Well, you have
yeah,
not
you could
got a
probably
table
afford a
book,
room.
sir, so you got a big group of people. Just I don't know. They
I wrap the llama cloak around me even tighter.
He looks at the rest of you and he's like, "Are you sure you should be taking him with you? He looks unwell."
Well, I mean, you can keep me if you want.
No,
Well, there you go then.
he has not got the table booked, so we cannot seat him today, unfortunately.
Alright.
Unless he knows how to cook.
Well, I don't think he does, so I guess we're off to the burning, fiery hotlands real quick then. Fire. Pence on fire.
Where no wood can survive.
Honestly, a beaver that would probably go up in flames as well, but you've got your llama coats, that'll be alright. Alright, boys, off we go.
You make your way. You eventually find down the road. You can smell just like burning. You can smell it from a fucking mile away. And there's this big stretch of land. As soon as you get to it, you can see the grass begins to dry up, and then you can find the grass that is like still smoldering. You step onto this field, and it's just, as far as the eye can see, it is burning.
Hey,
Is there anyone
ransom.
around?
Ransom.
Yeah, little buddy.
You're tall, yes.
I'm pretty tall, I reckon.
Would you mind if I was to sit on your shoulders?
You
Be
know
away
what, little
from the
buddy?
fire?
Absolutely. Hop on up.
Oh, thank you so much. No, I'll jump up.
Wonderful. I have a little pillion. Fantastic.
You can carry a little caster on your shoulders like
Yeah,
a
to
very
be fair,
hairy toddler.
my shoulder's feeling a little bit empty seeing as Cleef isn't here, so I appreciate it.
Got a new pet.
I've got a new pet.
Jesus.
Scared shitless beaver.
This is my new, really fucking weird looking dog. What breed is he? He's just a little guy. Yeah, it's just like smoldering and smoking for as far as the eye can see.
Is there anyone around?
You can see like a couple of research tents. There's like a little cluster of tents that have been set up, some tables nearby. You
Right, pause the
can't.
pie.
Mhm.
All right, geezers. So we've got our cover sorted. We're wizard police. Bert, you can be detective inspector, chief constable, Bert. And then we'll all be your privates, okay? You'll be in charge. So we're going to walk over to that tent. What?
No.
All right, Ransom, you're in charge.
Sounds mighty fine to me. If I can keep
Alright.
you fellas in check, then that's all
We'll
good.
be in charge. I think we should go up to that tent, barge in, and be like, "Look, magic police!" And we should, right, investigate them.
Right.
See
Well,
what they know, and then we'll take what they know and then, add on to it from there.
okay, son. Well, I'm not exactly the barging type, so I'm gonna go over there and introduce myself kindly.
As long as you do it as detective inspector, chief constable, it should be alright. They don't talk to civilians, them magic types normally, that's all.
Right. I mean, I'm also a magic type, so
Yeah, precisely.
Right. Well, I guess let's have an amble over there and see what's appertaining.
After
Do you
you,
not
sir.
realise that's what that feeling is inside you of not wanting to talk to Gabba? It's the wizarding part of you.
Yeah, because you're inherently, racist.
I ain't
Racist.
sure.
Yeah,
I
you're
ain't
racist.
sure it's that, guys. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
ain't sure it's that.
Just because I can't fucking fire out my ass.
No, you're just an off-putting little man. But
It's because you're a racist.
Now, there's always one good test for it. You go up to Gabba
right.
and you sniff him, and if he smells good, then you're a normie. And if he smells real bad, that's because of the magic racism in your blood. And
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm fine with magic racists, but also
Oh, no, it's not that you're racist, you
every
just
last
don't
one of them
like
is awful.
Yeah.
this
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
may
yeah.
I remind
just
the party.
being a non-magician just says a lot about a person, you know.
Oh, it really does. It really does, yeah.
May I remind the party that this man refused to touch my hand earlier because I'm a Gith Yankee.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
that's
pretty sure I
different.
said that out of character, I'm pretty sure, so.
You're not, fella Gabba.
I think that was
I want towards the tent where the people are.
See, Gabba knows about racism.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, I've been racist many times. Racist too, that is, Anyway. Just call it. Just say the code word if you need help. I'll be outside the window again.
Right. Does anyone know what this code word is so I can avoid
What do you
saying
mean outside the window? It's a tent.
Tents have windows.
Just have a portable window you're going to bring with you to smash through.
Yes.
It's carried around panes of glass.
A window magically appears on the side of the tent just for him to smash through.
Yeah, roll for window chance.
Everywhere. Wherever Gabba goes, there is a window.
Is it,
If the code word is said, a window is summoned.
Tents
I
are
will-
immune. You just bounce off them.
Yeah, I'll just get to the side as well.
Fair.
I'll be outside. Just scream if you need me.
All right, little man.
All right, are you
yeah.
approaching one of the tents?
Yep.
Okay. So you walk up to one of the tents, and you can see there's like one person hanging out inside. They're just like sat there, looking through some papers. They've got like a little set of glasses on, and yeah, they don't really notice you until you get really close. They're like a half elf with like some shaggy brown hair that's sort of like pulled back into a little ponytail just out of their face. And yeah, how are you approaching them?
To
we'll
magic
just-
police.
Yeah, obviously.
We've got established cover
Howdy,
here.
partner.
I will walk up very casually.
Howdy.
Like a plain-clothes detective of the magic police. You know, elbow
Oh,
in
hello,
jabber.
hello,
Yeah.
youths.
Oh,
You
yeah,
also
yeah.
smoking the Mary Janes? I'd love a spliff, please.
Well,
Oh
how did
my God, he's
Just
alive.
for taking in the wacky tobacco.
Yeah, you can approach him.
How are you doing on this glorious day, sir?
Oh, whoa. Well, good morning. What are you lot doing out here?
Oh, we're just here to do a little investigating.
Oh, are you the next bunch of adventurers that they've sent over?
Next.
You see Gabba in the window mouthing, magic police! Magic police!
Yeah, you know, we've had quite a few adventurers come over to investigate things and deal with some of the monsters. But yeah, we've not had
How'd
them
that
for a
go?
while. Well, no, they did fine, but they keep coming back, the monsters that is. So they're fine for a short-term solution, but no one's really helped out in that way.
Well, we might be a little different. We have a scientist.
Gabba is through the window.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ, what is that?
It's the party this time, though. It's
What the
specifically a
fuck is
goth.
Me.
You're the fucking Greg! Go off!
Fucking
Put your
hell,
hands up!
Is he one of yours?
No.
Of a sort.
He's not one of yours.
Well, he is, but
Oh, I was about to kill him.
The
Oh,
grudge.
well,
I
Carry
thought
on.
we were being ambushed.
You said the code word.
Sorry?
You said the code word. I came to help you. Who needs putting down?
No
Yeah.
one needs putting down.
Oh, what?
Actually, no, you know what? You know what? There is a few wizards out there. Yeah, little man.
We're the police.
Yeah, so they're all made out of fire and they'll crawl out of the ground. So,
Right.
why do you all have fucking trigger words? What's going on here?
Fire doesn't crawl anywhere.
Righto. So, there's a bunch of little fire wizards. Yeah? They all crawl out of the ground every now and then. So if you see one of them, that's who you're after.
Right.
We just don't see them. We don't go there.
Oh no, you'll see them from a fucking mile away, and they'll fucking chase you down, mate.
Got any words of advice for us?
Well, what is it that you're wanting to even investigate?
Well, we're just looking around and... Oh, sorry, Bert, do go on.
This burnt shit. We're here to find out why it's happening.
There is quite a lot of burnt shit.
Yeah, maybe stop it.
Oh, you wanted to stop it, eh?
Yeah.
You know much about this stuff?
Generally, I'm from the Scorched Lands, but I don't know about the cause of it much.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. The
Yeah,
fact that
it's
you
alright.
had all that go on at your, hometown.
Well, I wasn't there at the time, but yeah, when I went back,
Well,
it was kind of a
yeah.
shithole afterwards.
No, yeah, it's a bit of a mess over here at the moment. Our lead investigator, Finch, they're not around right now. They've been, they're out in the field actually. I don't know whereabouts, but you could probably find them. But they're the ones who are leading the charge, so they'd be able to sort you out pretty well.
All right, sounds good.
Well, cheers for your time.
No worries, mate.
well,
I'll be here
which-
if you need me. We've got pitchers of water as well if you get too hot.
Oh,
Do you need Do you need water?
Yes. Water put out the fire.
Sure thing, buddy. He hands you just like a little flask of water.
Just gonna hold it in both hands in front of me.
Yeah, that'll keep you safe, bud.
Okay, thank you.
He pats you on the head very gently and looks at the rest of you.
Aren't
Did
I
you
on
choose-
Ransom's?
Yeah, he still
shoulders
pats you on
when
the
we
head. Yeah, he
Yeah.
pats you on the head. He just leans over. He's just like, "Should you have brought your child here?"
Oh,
He's a pet.
Jesus.
It's magic police business. Keep your nose out of it. Fucking hell.
Oh, you've put your nose in my fucking business as well, mate.
Well, yeah, but I'm official, innit?
Where's your license?
Oh, I pull out my license.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. I have in my inventory a quarterstaff. I pull out my quarterstaff.
Right. You pull out a quarterstaff.
Yeah, look at the
Pull
tip
out
of it.
fucking knife.
I don't think that's a license. I think that's a quarterstaff.
Right, well, it shows what you know. Because if you were actually aware of the magic police, you'd know that we all carry a staff to beat wizards to death with. This is our license.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to go and find Finch, you need to get rid of this little bugger.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. I think.
Nice to meet you too, sir. We'll be out of your hair now.
Yeah,
No
cheers for
worries.
it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back out the window.
There's no window. Where is he going? He's just phasing in and out of the tent. Yeah, there you go. You can go out into the fields if you want to go have a look for this person.
Yeah.
Right. So back onto Foundry.
Oh.
This should be.
My
You should
goodness,
all have
there's
been
fire
dragged
everywhere.
over. There we go. Have you all been dragged over? You're all on this new map?
See the map.
Perfect. Right, where are you guys gonna be? Oh my god, Bert, you're already on the thing. Right, let's drag some people over. He's
Oh,
not here.
There you
There
go.
we go. There you go.
What's up?
Right, so yeah, you are wandering over into this field. Do you guys want to place yourselves down where you would like to begin? Because there might be a little something that pops up.
I don't know, bottom right.
Display name for whoops.
We got double gabbas.
Oh my god, we've got two
Oh
gabbers.
no.
Oh, who's that
No.
cheeky geezer? Who's that slapper? Where's this? I can only
Which
see
one do
one.
I shoot?
I was just thinking, like, why the fuck is Cassie just following me around? And then I realised he's on my
I'm
shoulders.
on your head. I'm attached.
I can
What's
only
this kid
see
doing?
the gap where they got dragged away into the ether.
Oh, there's two
I'll
gabbers.
refresh. It's fine. I'll refresh.
How weird. No, there's two on my boards.
I mean, I assume your board is correct. Okay, now I can
Yeah.
see two.
Yeah, I'll too, yeah.
Okay. Boom. Fuck that. The left one I'll keep. Fuck Gabba
There you
Green. Oh, I'll keep that one. Never mind.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, you step onto this vast plain of fields. You can see there's the remains of a burnt down barn nearby. It was clearly
No.
farmland for a while. It is like the charred remains, like a skeleton of the barn itself. You can see smoke piling up into the air. Underfoot, it's just hot. It feels like you're walking like right above a fire. And there's like these smouldering mounds of like magma bubbling up from the ground itself, which is it's really strange because there's no mountain here. This is plains, like this is flat ground. I love the pause button.
Oh,
I love the pause button.
Look, my feet were getting hot. I had to run around.
That is true.
fine.
But yeah, you feel it's hot underfoot, and that you can feel this like certain spots are hotter than others as well. Alright, you can carry on because I was just getting very distracted while I was talking. I see moving shapes and colors, and I get very distracted. Are you guys wanting to investigate the ground while you're here?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Have I got a spade
Yeah.
on me?
I'll
Spade?
Magic police, you're under arrest. At the ground.
No spade, sadly.
Off, lock him up.
You can see there's some like
Can
tools that
I-
have been left around. There's like little trowels and things that you could probably dig things up with.
Oh god, a troll. I move over to this warm patch, not a hot patch, a warm patch, and start troweling.
Right where you're stood right now.
Yeah.
That's good. As you are prowling away at the ground, you like feel this heat. It's getting so intense, and it's you can feel that presence around you that you get when you're sort of investigating things or trying to figure something out, and you feel like that sting of salt air in your throat, like you were on a seaside, and it like catches in your chest for a moment. A feeling of like, don't keep doing this. Stop doing this immediately.
I stopped doing my troweling immediately.
That feeling in your chest sort of goes away very slightly. But it feels like someone is monitoring you right now.
I pick up the trowel. Does the feeling come back?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I put the trowel down.
Yeah, someone is like monitoring you right now. They don't want you doing this.
Okay, it was just testing. Just testing. Guys, I was just troweling the ground.
Right.
I'd recommend against it.
What's the matter? You need some help?
No, bloody hell no. Please don't trowel the ground.
Why not?
Do not disturb the ground.
Why?
Because you'll attract whatever's underneath there up here. I couldn't tell you why, I just have a very, very bad feeling that we're going to piss something off if we start digging.
Well, surely we're here to stop whatever's causing this, right?
Perhaps, but
Wait, why are we here?
if you must, I'm moving to a safe distance.
Wait.
Safe distance would be to not come here in the first place.
Why are we
Your
here?
Job.
Are we here to kill the thing or just like find out what's going on?
Well, find out.
Alright, okay, well, tell you what then. Goth. Why do
Yeah.
you feel that way?
Just got a very, very bad feeling. I've got a pretty good intuition.
Right, so we'll go back and tell Professor Stralis or whatever that Goth feels bad about this, so that's why.
Well,
Yeah, that's exactly, idiot. Right, we need to dig it up.
That's
Can
not
I-
part
I
of the ground
really
we're
don't
troubling.
recommend it.
Why?
Don't make the fireground angry.
Well, if you want to, I'd say get ready for a fight.
Ah.
You going back to traveling?
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
The trowel is there for the troweling.
Can I?
Jim.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I, like, find? Oh, my internet is absolutely shit. So I'll
Oh,
see
man.
you in a
Everybody.
we
minute.
can hear. So just DM me and I'll say it for you.
Whatever. Yeah, but it'll be delayed.
He says he gives Gabba a kiss. That's cute.
Right.
He agreed as well.
Oh,
So
and you give Gotham
I'm wanting
the
to look
gold.
for where there's like a new flame,
Okay.
and then I can see if I can scoop the ground underneath it.
You are stood right
I
in front
can-
of a new flame.
Pick up the physical like dirt. You guys are just caught up with you guys, I think. But yeah, you pick up the dirt with a small fire so that I can look at the small fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're stood right in front of a new one. Well, you're stood in front of a bit of the ground that is like very, very, very hot, and there's like a little bit of like there's a bit of flames coming off of the grass itself. So you can absolutely dig up a little. You can scoop up a little section of it.
He will need a while to respond.
Mm-hmm. Ryan just disconnected and reconnected.
My headset is out of charge, so I plugged it in, but this cable's really dodgy, so it might do that a couple of times.
My headset does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I think these headsets might be a little bit dodgy in general.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying as shit, man. I do need a new one. I'll
Right.
show it.
I'll show you.
Actions on you, Bert.
What?
He's showing you the dirt with the fire on top.
What about it?
He's showing it to you, so you have to deal with it because he is unable to respond properly.
Wow, looks cool. Does it look? Does
Oh
it
my
look
God.
familiar?
It looks like fire. No, he's digging it up. As he like pulls like a section of it out, when he lifts it up by the grass, this like chunk of earth, there's like a full like upside down fire.
Under the. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like if you flipped this tuft of grass over, it would be burning like a normal flame. But as you pull it out, it looks like it's burning downwards.
Can I like history check to see if I recognize this from the homelands?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to do a history check. This is what it looked
It's
like.
exactly what it's like. Oh,
Yeah, when
shit.
people would like dig up parts of the ground, it was like a fire moving in the opposite direction than it should be.
This ain't good.
As you do pull that up, if you could all roll me initiative checks, because a little guy pops out the ground right where you dug up.
Okay, I have fainted.
Huge.
A fire
this
monster has appeared. I have fainted.
Dead weight on your fucking shoulders.
I
Do I have to
can't
roll
click
for
it.
initiative?
I actually have to roll it. It's not active combat yet, so.
No active encounter, yeah.
Oh my fucking god, mate.
My fist is swinging.
There we go.
It's missing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, it works. Hey, not bad.
Wait, how do you
Got a
roll?
+3 to
Oh.
initiative. What the fuck?
Damn, son.
Oh, I got a low initiative as well to go along with the fact I have fainted. Excellent.
You'll be out for one round, but I'm not having you be unconscious for the entire fucking
No, yeah, I had no
combat.
intention of it. My hope is that Ransom goes before
Jesus.
me so
Good,
that
good,
their
good.
movement can jolt me awake or something.
Good.
I actually got 14.
Oh my god. Well done, you.
Damn.
How the fuck do
Wait, I
I
don't roll this again.
Click initiative
Click
on your
click
sheet.
on your sheet. Yeah.
I just rolled it by rolling a d20 and added my +3 in the fucking right side box.
Yeah, but that hasn't added it.
Click the word initiative on your sheet. There you go.
Oh, do I have a sheet?
Jesus, that came out flying.
Do you want me to roll it again?
Oh, 16.
Yeah.
And with my
Uh,
hideous dice.
I'll pop a couple of you in combat as well.
Where the fuck is my sheet?
Like, I've put
Hurting yourself.
Thank you.
you in combat. I'm not going to put Pef in combat just yet,
Yeah.
just because boy's not here.
fire elemental's gonna fuck Pef up. You know Pef's weak to fire as well.
Private dice. They're the worst kind.
Are you hiding?
Nothing.
I'm hearing a lot of rolls.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh god.
Okay. Ransom, what did you get for?
Ransom rolled a 13.
And what did Jeff get?
Jeffrey got an 8.
An 8. Lovely. Okay, so up first is Bert Chervil. You feel the rumbling underneath the ground, and as you pull out this section of dirt, this fire is burning downwards. It's burning as if it were upside down, and it crackles and snaps into a much larger. It sort of broils into this bigger creature, and these big fiery hands like snap away from its sides. And it looks like a jaw opens up just out of pure flames. And this bastard is right in front of you. What you want to do to it?
Well, shit. I'm use my cantrip, booming blade, and hit it with my great sword.
Incredible. Roll to hit that bad boy.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. Attack. Normal.
Mhm.
Ah, fuggerinos. That's a miss. That's it. I'll just stand in front of. Is that Jim? No, stand in front of Pef and just
That's it.
try to take a hit for him.
Probably delete Pef.
Yeah.
He is gone for the session.
Yeah,
Cool.
I doubt he's gonna be. He fucking passes out. You throw him to one side. There you go.
Jolly good.
He's been taken to the medical tent. He's come down with a case of the vapors. Is that the end of your turn?
No, fuck it. I'll action surge and have another go.
Ooh.
I only get one of those, but I'll give it another go.
Oh, you want to try and hit it again?
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh,
With my booming blade cantrip
Mhm.
again. 17. Is that it?
17 hits. Yes, it does.
Nice. 8 points of slashing damage, and if it moves, it takes damage.
8 points of slashing damage.
Because I used. Yeah, that's me.
Perfect. Okay, next up is Gabba Griebitz.
Gabba's going to saunter over.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to whack that motherfucker with his quarterstaff. Which
Hell
is a
yeah.
D20 plus 2, so plus 2 to this.
What the fuck is that?
4.
What does not hit?
Back. And then he's going to end his turn.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Over to Ransom. Castor, you're up next.
Fantastic. What I will do is set up my Eldritch Cannon.
Ooh, lovely. Okay. Let me pop up this. Where are your accessories? Oh no, I only have tentacle.
Oh.
You can have Caravan as your cannon.
Fantastic.
Let me just.
Oh my
confirm
god.
permissions. Ransom, you are the owner of Caravan now. There you go.
Fantastic.
You should be able to move it around, I believe.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's your cannon.
Cool. So I pull out my little tinker's tools. I like to imagine them as like little knitting needles, and I knit together a little Eldritch Cannon.
So cute.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want to make it a little bit smaller just because it's a cannon.
Yeah, it's a small one occupies like half
Mhm.
the space, so it's So yeah, I plop that baby down,
I'll make it
and then
pink.
as a sleigh,
Baby girl cannon. It baby girlifies people.
It's giving cunt.
It's serving cunt.
So yes, as a bonus action, I can actually use that cannon right the fuck now, I
Oh my
believe.
god, incredible.
So I would like to fire it at the Whittle guy.
Okay.
Um,
What kind of attacks does it what does it fire? Is it like a physical thing or is it a magical attack?
Force Ballista
Force,
is it's a ranged spell attack. It counts.
Okay.
As.
Cool.
Yeah, so I make a ranged spell attack to hit, which I totally know how to do on D&D Beyond.
Range spell attack would be if you go in your spells, you have your like spell modifier. It should be like a plus something.
+7.
+7. So you're just gonna roll a d20 +7.
D20 +7. Wicked cool. D20 +7. Awesome. Fuck my
Oh, that was
life.
almost a 20.
Yo.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does
So
not
close.
hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's action. That's bonus action. So that's about all I do. Maybe I'll slap Caster upside the face to get him to wake up for the combat.
What a week.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, you Caster, you wake up to a smack in the fucking head. Caster, it is your turn. Jeffrey, you are up
Okay.
next.
Would it be an action for me to throw the cup of water at them?
Yeah, I'd say that would take up your action.
Cool, I'm doing that.
Okay, roll to hit. I think that would just be roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. Just do it this way, I guess.
Oh,
Does a 7 hit?
it does not hit.
You
You guys keep rolling a really high number and then it just tips over to a small one. So sad.
Weighted dice.
How does one?
And
use this?
it's got too many pixels on one side.
Okay. Well, what I will do then is I'll use my Le Bonus Action to second wind.
Okay, absolutely. So you get
No,
another
wait,
action.
no, that's not what that does. In
Oh.
fact, that would be completely pointless because that's healing and I have full health.
Right.
Fantastic.
So what instead I'll do is I'll do a good old action surge, the thing I actually want.
That's
to
the
do.
one that you want to do.
Yeah.
You're a fighter too? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, boy. And then I'll do things.
Yeah, you get another action. What things are you doing?
I'll shoot him with a thing.
Roll to the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my things. Here we go. With my long, I'll shoot him with. Oh, do I do crossbow or do I do longbow? Let's do the longbow. Why not?
Okay, roll to hit.
Attack. Normal. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Damagios. 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. Beautiful.
Now shooting ticks.
Thank you. Or grazie, even.
Wonderful. Do you want to do any movement or any other things that you might want to do?
I'm gonna stay firmly on Ransom's shoulders because the thought of touching this ground is terrifying.
Perfect. Jeff, it is your turn next.
I would like to blast that thing eldritchly.
Of course you can. Is that a roll to hit or?
Yes, does a 25 hit?
Oh, yes, it does.
There you go. 8 damage.
Beautiful stuff.
Nice kill.
Any bonus actions or any movement you want to do?
Yes, I would love to summon the tentacles.
Absolutely, you can. Whereabouts do you want to summon it?
Pop him right there next to old Bert, just to the right of Bert blocks.
There you go.
Lovely.
Wait, can you summon him like above me instead? Well, or like one to the right of where it is? OOC
we go.
combat talk.
Sure.
It's not right there, basically.
I
Uh,
guess if the ever allows.
Yeah, you're the owner of them, so you can move them around.
Yeah.
There you go.
And whence I summon him.
Pow.
I can do a melee spell attack, which I will roll for. Does 11 hit?
Absolutely. An 11 does not hit.
Well, that's all I do.
All right, perfect. Let's
No, these spell ranges, aren't they?
It is now the fire aspect's turn. So it is going to. Reach out and use its action to grab at Gabba Griebitz. So
Save me!
On my turn.
Would Bert though? Let's be real.
Say the code word, Gabba. Say the code word.
I just did.
So I guess that.
I did not. Normal now.
That's a 20 to hit, not a natural.
It hits.
And that is going to be 2d6 plus 3 fire damage.
Yeah.
Takes 7 points of fire damage.
Lucky
Hell.
little Gabba.
What'd you
And
say?
it's going to use its movement to. Actually, it's not going to use its movement at all. That's the end of its turn. Jeff, behind you, you feel a rumbling under your feet where you were digging with the trowel. And from the earth, you see another spill out from the ground.
Oh, no.
That one
Mamma
looks big
mia.
as well.
And it is his turn next.
Mamma mia.
Thank God I am a tiefling.
He is going to use multi-attack, and he's going to try and grab you twice. So that is a d20 plus 6. And that's only an 8.
Nice.
And then we want to do that again. And that's a 20 to hit.
Oh dear.
So he's going to do 2d6 plus 3 fire damage to you. So that is 14 damage. If you are a tiefling, you take half damage, I believe, because you are resistant.
Yes.
Good. So you take 7 points of fire damage.
Owie.
And he's not going to move from there.
There's a third of my HP.
Oh, incredible! Right. Bert Chervil, it is your turn. Gabby, you're up after.
Would you allow me a free action to pass Gabba one of those potions?
Yeah, potion is not an action. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just going to hand it to him so he can use it on his own.
Smash it on me face. Just smash it on me face.
I'm just going to hand it to him so he can use it on his own turn.
Fine.
It is now in your inventory. You have a minor potion of healing.
Okay, and then
jeez.
I'll hit this guy again with my with the booming blade cantrip as well. 13?
13 hits.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Meets it, beats it.
Nice. Oh, that's a good roll. 13 slashing damage. Booyah.
13 slashing damage. Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
So that is incredible. What does Booming Blade do again? Or is that
at this level, if I hit with it and the creature moves before my next turn, it takes additional thunder damage.
Wonderful. Okay.
Later on, when I level up, it will do additional damage when I hit as well, but it doesn't do that yet.
Cool stuff. Right. Any bonus actions or movement you want to do?
And I'll just stay in front of it.
Perfect. Gabba, it is your turn. Ransom, you're up after.
I think Gabba can take another hit, so I'm going to swing instead of healing.
Okay.
And if I die, I die.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate the potion.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to do another d20 plus 2 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have clicked that.
Pen does not hit.
Not
Right,
great.
trash.
Not great.
I'm going to use my goblin ability to disengage.
Okay.
Nimble escape, as it were. I can bonus action disengage, and I'm going to move
Yep, no worries.
5 feet away.
Wonderful. Just enough.
Right, I think I'm out of range. Yeah, alright. And that's my turn over.
Perfect. Right. Ransom, your turn. Castor up after.
No worries. So, oh.
Hello.
I'm
QB.
going through puberty.
I'm going for a little touch of the puberty right now.
My mom says I'll be a big boy one day. Anyway, fucking hell. I would like to cast. Oh, no one.
Oh.
So I've just read it and it's
Man,
a
I just got
reaction.
fucking teased. That's insane.
it's as a reaction and not as an action, so it's absolutely fine. Yeah. So can I have a look around on the ground and see if I can find anything that is an object that weighs 1 to 5 pounds.
There's really not a lot. It's all been burnt up. Everything is just very, like, ashy. There's not a whole lot going on around here, unfortunately.
Shitting hell! Have I got anything in my inventory? Wait, fuck!
Do you have like a
I'm
bow
gonna
or
shout-
something?
I'm gonna shout
I've
over.
literally got a crossbow.
Use the
I've
hit!
literally got a
Use the
crossbow.
hit!
The what? I'm not throwing my hit. I don't know why
Okay.
she's gone Cockney.
Right,
Crossbow.
just
I have a hand crossbow. I have
Fire
never.
your hit! Fire your hit!
I've never used a weapon before. I don't know how they work.
You just rolled to hit.
What?
What do you mean?
Weapon
You
roll
before.
to
Roll a
hit.
anything
d20.
else?
You just
Roll a
roll like you would
d20.
Just
any
roll
other
a d20.
Roll a d20
Mhm.
plus the modifier that is on the weapon.
Okay.
Are you
So
are you on
you're on
D&D
D&D Beyond, right?
I'm on D&D Beyond, yes.
Yeah.
It's
There's-
just a very simple crossbow. I don't think has any plus.
It will have modifiers on it. It's gonna
Oh.
be where you see on your front page of actions, it will have crossbow, and it should have a plus number next to it. If you click that, that is going to be your modifier, and that will roll to hit for you.
Oh, I don't have it equipped, God.
I'll find
you,
it.
You
It's
need
good.
to equip it.
I'm doing it. Okay, it has +5 to hit.
There you go.
Okay, thank you, the boys.
That's
21.
right.
Does 21 hit?
21 does
Hell
hit.
yeah.
Wonderful. It does 1d6 plus 3, so it hits for 7 damage.
Wonderful. That's piercing damage.
Ooh.
It's
7 piercing damage. Good.
sure.
It's going to be piercing. It's a
Yes, it's
crossbow,
piercing
all good.
damage.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Piercing damage.
Anything else you want to do? Movement or bonus action?
Yes, so I can use bonus action to fire my Eldritch Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, being an Altus is such a pain in the dick.
That's cool that you can fire it as a bonus action though.
It is. I just have to flick about between so many pages to actually be able to fucking shoot my cannon. Right, so it's a d20 plus 7. D20 plus 7. Does a 20 hit?
Hey.
It does.
Yo.
Woo! Fucking
Nice.
finally.
Which one are you hitting? Are you hitting this one?
I'll hit that
Mhm.
one. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And where's my fucking damage on that? Maybe one day I'll be able to fucking know what I'm doing.
Not with an artificer, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, you
mate,
chose the wrong
it's-
class for that, mate. It's
Oh,
very
I-
good.
enough.
fucking know, right? Because it's on my fucking the damage for the flamethrower Eldritch Cannon is there, but the
Mhm.
damage for everything else just isn't. Which is a real fucking pain in the arse.
Hold on, let me have a little look at your sheet. Okay. What are you doing? Force Ballista?
Force Ballista.
Bonus action: range spell attack, inflicting 2d8 force damage. and
2d8.
pushing the target creature up to 5 foot away from the cannon. Cannon can walk or climb up to 15 feet as part of the bonus action, but you have to remove its hit points on that little section. It's on your bonus action section. It has all 3 of them.
Okay. Right, okay. That is very helpful. Thank you very much.
No worries, man.
Right, cool. Yeah, so I can fire it. I'm in range, aren't I? Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, fire it. It does 9 damage.
Yep. Anything else you want to do?
I guess it knocks them into Gabba Grievous.
Yep, it sure does. It moves them 5 feet away from the cannon. So,
does the tentacle get attack of opportunity though?
I think I looked.
technically would.
I think I looked it up, and I think it doesn't. But people on the internet say it doesn't. But
No, I'd say the tentacle has an attack of opportunity.
Hey. All right then. I still have to roll to hit, right?
You do.
Well, I will. Does a 25 hit?
It sure does.
Damn.
It does. Oh my days. Fucking. Oh my gosh. 10 damage.
10 damage to it. What kind of damage is that?
Cold.
Cold damage. Lovely.
Ooh.
As you shoot this ballista force at this creature, the fire sort of its body wraps around this energy that is fired at it into its chest, and as it gets dragged away, Gabba, you see this like a fucking meteor heading towards you, basically. And this tentacle whips around it and just slams it into the ground in this like puddle of like seawater. And it just dissipates and bursts into smoke, and it is dead.
Hell yeah, brother.
God damn.
This bitch.
Now
This bitch
shoot
dead as
ticks.
hell. Plus dead. There you go.
Goff, you're my hero, Goff. Ransom, not so much.
Right, Castor, it's your turn. Jeff, you're up next.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot this bitch again.
Oh, the bastard. So you shoot in this big one.
Oh, he's
over
far
here.
away. Oh no. How far away is he? Oh, he's quite far away. Got the range.
60 foot.
Okay, well this one goes 80. So wait, does it? Oh, it goes 150 even. Fucking, he's dead. So I guess I'll longbow it again.
Oh yeah, fucking shoot him.
Yeah. How does one? I keep forgetting how this works. Okay, attack normal. Does an 18 hit? Yeah.
Hits.
10 damage.
Is that piercing damage?
Yeah.
And that was 10.
Yes.
Perfect. Any other bonus actions or movement you want to do?
I don't really have any things.
Yeah, fucking get shit on then, mate.
All of my things. No things.
No things. No things for you.
Simply moving on.
Okay, Jeff, it is your turn.
Okay. I am worried about getting one shot by this guy. I will cast Armor of Agathis with my pact slot, so it's 2nd level.
Lovely.
Which-
Yeah, if you cast that, you can see everyone sees just like this burst of salt water, like it's like a wave, like the sea foam like crashes from your feet and it just works its way up your body, and then you're covered in this layer of seawater for a moment, and then it freezes onto your skin.
So if a creature attacks me, then with a melee attack, it takes 10 cold damage.
Oh, beautiful.
And I also, as my bonus action, move the tentacle.
Move the tentacles.
Move tentacles. I need to turn off ruler. There we are. a tentacles moves are here, and when I move him, I also get to slap him.
You do get to slap him.
So does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Then I deal 6 cold.
Lovely stuff. -6. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Perfect. Right, it is the fire aspect's turn. He is going to it's going to do its multi-attack and make 2 attacks against one on you and one on the tentacle. So he's going to try and grab at both of you. So he's going to roll a d20 plus 6. This is the roll on Jeff. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Which is 2d6 plus 3. So you would take 10 fire damage, half that to 5. Does Armor of Agathis change that at all?
No, I just lose 5 temporary HP. And then
Cool.
it takes 10 cold damage.
Yes, it takes 10 cold damage.
Sheesh.
And then it's going to roll to hit a
Jesus.
second time against the tentacle, which is a 17 to hit.
I don't think it has such things, so I'd say if it has my AC, I'll guess. So, sure.
Let me check. I don't think it has an AC. How weird.
That's why I think the attack of opportunity thing's a bit weird, because it's not really a unit.
I would say it has. I'll say it has your AC. So if it has your AC, a 17 would hit, wouldn't it?
Oh yes.
Sick. It takes 10 points of fire damage.
How should we do its HP?
We'll say half of your HP.
Okay, it's on 1 HP.
Oh,
I mean, if we're rounding up.
yeah, we'll round up, but he's on half your HP as standard.
So that'll be 11. So okay, he's on 1
Cool.
HP.
Right. And then it is going to end its turn. Bert Chervil, it is your turn. Gabagrebus is up next.
I'm gonna run over there and clobber this son bitch.
You
Again.
you slap that motherfucker around.
Wait, what? 11? What?
A d20 plus 3 plus 2.
I think it was a 6.
Oh, it was a 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
11.
It does not hit, sadly.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
Any bonus actions you want to do?
Rowan, shit, Jeff, how healthy are you?
14 out of 21.
Give him the other health potion. Fuck it.
Oh, that's oddly specific.
Right, you just handed it to him.
Yeah, I know he took
Cool.
I know he took a hit. He can have the other one.
Jeff,
Cheers.
you have a minor healing potion on you now.
Woohoo.
Anything else you want to do, Bert?
I cannot.
Perfect. Right, Gabba, it's your turn. Ransom, you're up next.
All right. Run over. 3rd time's the charm. Swing.
Mhm.
+2 to this. +2. 5.
Nice.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Right. Then my turn.
All right, good. Good round, man.
But I'm on a real shitter.
I'll say that you can use your action to take. You can use a bonus action to drink your potion if you'd like.
No, I live by the sword. Die by the sword.
Okay.
All right.
Healing potion would probably damage
Alright,
him, to be
man.
fair.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't really feel like this stage. What's in this shit, eh?
You have to do a shot of sewage water.
What's this vaccine shit? Pass my healing potion back to fucking Bert.
Oh my god, Gav is a fucking anti-vaxxer.
Doesn't believe in healing potions. Let's
Okay,
go.
fair. I'll take my minor healing potion back.
Yeah, take this back.
Okay.
What the fuck is this trash?
Right, Ransom, it's your turn. Cass, you're up next.
Wonderful. Can I hit the thing without hitting Goff?
No, they are surrounding this creature now.
Right, okay.
Just fire through him.
So if I...
Yeah, probably punch a hole through him.
You can move
Yeah.
the cannon up to 15 feet per turn.
Yeah, so what if I move there? Fuck my life. If I move there, can I hit the thing?
You would be going through the tentacle if you do.
No.
What if I move there?
Just follow-up question.
I'll still be going to the tentacle.
If
and-
Ransom moves, do I also move?
You do move.
Excellent.
You're on their shoulders.
Please
Okay.
don't kill the tentacles.
No, I'm not going to kill you, tentacles. Okay, I will just move there.
Mm-hmm.
As to be closer to it, and I believe that's probably about all I can do.
Any
for
utility
the
spells you might want to do?
moment. Well, I cure fucking Gabba's wounds, but he doesn't seem to want it. Also, I'm not near enough to him.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah. It is a touch spell, so that's not happening. Oh, Christ almighty. Yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously, I'll move my cannon a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, move your bloody tentacle. I'll move my cannon to there. Yeah, that's it. That's it, no matter.
You could technically hold your bonus action, and you'll be able to like hold it until something specific happens. So you could say like, I want to fire my force ballista when Jeff moves his tentacle out of range of the creature. If you want that to be the modifier of it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool, no worries. We can do that. Anyone can do that. So if you have something that you want to do after someone does something, if you give me specifics of what is going to trigger that to happen, we can absolutely do that. Just to avoid people being like, okay, I'm going to do that now. But, you can give me specifics and we can work around things. So, if it moves the tentacle, then you can fire that ballista. So you can hold that action. Caster, it's your turn. Jeff, you're up next.
Okay. From my elevated position, can I shoot the thing without hitting anything?
How tall is the tentacle?
An excellent question. It's 10 foot long.
It's a 10-foot long, so it's 10 foot tall. It's, I suppose, the creature is behind partial cover. So we could apply those rules to it. Target with half cover has a bonus to that. Okay, yeah, you can roll to hit him, but he is going to have a higher AC.
Okay. In which case, I'll be a brave boy, and I'll move like over here.
Oh, you jumping off our shoulders?
Yep.
My goodness.
Going for it.
Yeah, and you are totally fine to attack it.
Cool beans.
What a hero.
I know. Think of the
You're
pain I'm
brave.
putting myself through right now. It's funny if I miss now, wouldn't it?
Yes.
21.
You hit.
Woo!
Ooh.
And 6 damage.
6 damage. What kind of damage?
Piercing.
Okay. Right. Anything else you want to do?
Not really.
Wonderful, Jeff.
Wait,
it
hang
is...
on. Wait. Maybe. No. Oh, I'm okay. Oh fuck, I'm an idiot.
What did you forget to do?
Well, I've just realised I have a literal ability that means I can ignore the rules of half cover.
Oh yeah, we can do that again. That's totally fine. We can negate that. And do that again if you would prefer.
Well, if I stayed there,
Uh-huh.
the rolls are the same,
Right.
but it just means it's a seeking arrow, and it has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
And if it fails the dex saving throw, it also takes 1d6 force damage.
All right. Well, so we'll do that, and we'll see. So it will take the same damage anyway.
Yep.
And then we can see if it takes that bonus damage.
Okay.
That is gonna be
Very cool.
D plus 20 plus 3. And the ability ignores partial cover rules, so it wouldn't get a +2 to its AC or its dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, it's seeking arrow. So what I've done is I fired an arrow around and it's back.
That's a 21.
Okay, well that it still hits with the arrow.
Yeah, so you still take the damage, just not the bonus damage.
Yeah.
No worries.
I don't have to move. I don't have to be brave.
Yeah.
To take back that character arc.
But I may as well use the ability. I can only use it once, so.
Right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool stuff. Jeff, it is your turn.
Actually, I shall. Is it worth giving my potion to the tentacle? No.
No, you can resummon that tentacle up to the amount of your proficiency bonus, I think. So like 3 times a day.
It's twice, I think, on D&D Beyond, then I have to have a long rest. Fuck it. I'll just use Ray of Frost on this little bitch.
Oh hell yeah! Is that a saving throw for me, or is it a roll to hit?
Roll to hit 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Bastard. I shall, on my bonus action, move the tentacle. On movement, I get my. So I will roll to hit. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit, yeah.
Damage 6 cold.
6 cold damage. Lovely. Anything else you want to do?
That's a me.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm not Italian, sorry. That's me.
That's me. Right, it's the fire aspect's turn. He's gonna grab at this tentacle again as one of its multi-attacks. That +6. That's a 14 to hit it, so is that your AC?
Well, yes, so.
Perfect, so it takes the tentacle, no matter what damage it's going to do, it is going to destroy it. So that tentacle is dead.
My tentacle.
He's going to use his second attack on you, Jeff. So it's a 1d20 plus 6.
Don't give a fuck. Is Ransom's bonus action going to go off at some point?
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
moved, so it can now hit. So that's a roll to hit, isn't it?
That is a roll to hit, yes.
Right, wonderful. Roll to hit, please.
My spell
Modifier, yes.
Modifier, yes. So d20 plus 7.
That hits.
20, wicked, and then it was what, 2d8? 2d6? Actually, I can just look in the thing, can't I?
Yeah, look in your bonus action tab.
2d6.
2d6.
$2d8. Oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
I was just there like, I really hope this kills the sting so I can avoid taking any more damage.
You're welcome.
Well, okay, that's great.
It knocks it back 5 feet though.
It does knock it back 5 feet, but he has. Okay, so he gets knocked back 5 feet. And then he moves back 5 feet. And he goes to attack Jeff. Did a 16 hit you?
Oh, yes.
Lovely. That is going to be 2d6 plus 3 for its fire damage. You take 10 points, half to 5.
10 HP gone. It takes 10 cold.
Perfect. And... Okay. That's the end of its turn. Bert Chervil, it's down to you.
I'll hit it with my sword.
You hit it with your sword.
Yeah. Shit, how do I do that? Fuck. Sorry. Still getting used to this. Ha! Whew. Booming blade. 10. Miss.
10
That's me.
misses.
That's me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have bonus actions.
Gabba
It's
Grievous.
just swinging at me.
It is your
Right,
turn, Gabba.
I feel inspired by that swing and a miss. I think I'll do the same. It's a 8.
Oh my
Shit.
days.
Useless cunt. I just engage and I walk away. I just fucking walk away.
Just going to sit in a
Like,
corner for a
30
little
feet,
bit.
yeah, I'm done with this shit. Gabba's out.
Yeah, you did. That doesn't hit,
Useless
buddy. I'm so sorry.
cunt. 4 hits,
Fucking
nothing.
top performance this time, man. Really good. Okay, Ransom, it's your turn.
Fantastic. Right, well, I'll hit him with my little crossbow again.
Your crossbow.
I suppose. No, I won't do that because I rolled a 9. So.
Cool, so you miss. What
Yeah,
was
fantastic.
that 9 with the modifiers on it already?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yep. I
you rolled a
4.
2? Oh, 4.
4. Yeah.
Nice.
Yippoo.
Anything else you want to do? Bonus action for your cannon?
Yeah. I'll fire my cannon again. Hopefully a little bit more successfully this time.
Yeah,
Oh.
couldn't relate.
Yeah. We'll see, won't we? We will certainly see. So that is a d20 plus 7.
That hits.
23, wicked, and then it's 2d8s. Hopefully better this time. Woo! 12.
Do you want to describe how you take this creature out?
Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah, wicked. So I assume I load my cannon.
Mhm.
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't know if it loads itself, but you know.
It's got
I
hands,
tell it
right?
to go. Yeah. The bit of rock or whatever it is shoots out, hits the fire monster. It flies backwards 5 feet, and then I assume just dissipates, puffs away. Blech.
He
Gone.
is
Wonderful.
plus dead.
Plus dead.
Nice.
We did it!
Well done, you. You've done your combat session.
Let's go.
You've managed to destroy them. The earth around you is still smolderingly hot. And for now, it seems to be quiet again. You can't hear the crackling of fire underneath your feet. Does... you know what? Gabba, how much are you paying attention right now?
Gabba is.
Like to your surroundings and stuff?
This is exactly what he's doing. He's staring at his feet and he's kicking the dirt.
Okay.
He's
So
upset.
you definitely wouldn't see it.
Wait, it's not beneath me now.
Let's see. Castor, are you like paying attention to your surroundings right now, or are you a bit too frazzled by everything?
I'm looking around. I'd probably say to the people to the party. Like, we can leave now. Yes, we did it. We win.
Oh, we need to.
Do all of you want to make me a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I get a fucking +6 on mine. Let's go.
Ooh, 4.
0. Ugh.
0.
19.
11.
14.
Not great. 7.
Okay, who got the 19?
Me, Gabba Greebit's kicking his feet.
You're kicking your feet, and you're hearing people talk behind you, and you've taken yourself off onto your little like sad boy journey. You look off into the like distance, and you can see almost something similar to these fire elementals, but it's much more human shape. Something with dark red skin, flames licking around it, and you only see it for a second. It could almost be a mirage on the horizon because of the heat, and it flickers like hot air off tarmac, and it's gone before you can even start recognizing what it is.
Right. Oh, geezers. I just saw a geezer.
The geezer,
Oh.
Gabba.
Yeah, they look like a hot
Yeah.
geezer.
You all look
Fucking,
over.
what to sense?
You look all of you look out over the horizon, the rest of the fields. There's no one. There is it is barren out here.
Huh.
No one else here?
No.
You sure
Fucking
you
right.
saw
Right.
something?
You should have rolled better on perception, idiots. Right.
Can I check with my pact thing? Kind of be like,
You want to do a little check
is
here?
it little as anything wears out there, kind of thing.
The armor of Agathis has like melted off of you. You're still a little bit damp from it. And you get this sort of uneasy feeling that even this creature attached to you with what you believe is infinite knowledge of anything, even they are not sure what's going on, and it feels like the unease of a creature in a cage that doesn't know what's about to happen to it.
Oh shit. Oh gosh. Right, okay.
Yeah, Goff, what did your dad say?
He's not my dad. I don't
Right.
I don't even know if it's a he. But...
You feel a little bit sad for a moment, and then it goes away.
They
Or your patron, you know.
Yep, thank you, Gilbert. They they don't know either, and they don't feel good about it, which really, really worries me. I think we're in for some serious shit.
So we should leave, yes? See? Leave.
Well, I
Well,
think we should probably at least look at the place where I saw him first.
we do have a mission here, don't we?
Was it not
I
kill the fire monsters? Because we did that.
Nope.
I don't think they told us anything, did they?
No, we got no information from them.
We kind of just fought with them and killed them, and that was about it. I think we should go investigate this geezer that I saw.
Okay. I saw nothing, but you lead the way.
Well, I'll point where they are, and you can go first. All right. And I guess we go investigate the spot where I saw the brief flicker of flame.
Alright, you move forward. You are trekking for like a good 10 minutes. This field goes on for fucking ever.
See this person.
And you just you just have this deep sense of something is watching you, but there is nothing around you. There is no one. Eventually you sort of move through a field that's a little further out, and there is another research tent on the other side. So you can move towards that. That's the only sign of life you've got around here. But all of you feel these it's like that hot feeling of someone looking at the back of your head.
Oh. Sus.
Who's directly behind Gabba?
Um.
I'm behind
Wow.
Bert.
What order are you going to be walking in?
Yeah. Who's behind Gabba? Come on, someone take the bullet.
Which way's the wind going?
Roll a 1d4, bitch. Come on.
I roll
pull that my
one.
ass.
Yeah. I
Where
roll a
are we
one
walking?
d4.
What direction are we walking, first of all? Northeast?
Yeah, you're going to be walking like northeast-ish.
Sure.
Alright, 2.
Oh, it's blowing east.
Okay. Then in fact I am behind Gabba.
Yeah, fucking poor Bert. Right, Goff, man, can you stop looking at my arse?
Well, you know.
I can feel your eyes on me all the time. It's kind of creepy, alright.
I promise you it's not me. I suppose it could be my pact. But
Oh, right, it's tentacly staring at my arse. That's concerning.
I'm only kidding, I think.
Right.
You feel
Well,
that thing like that sort of hangs around your shoulder. Jeff just throw up in its mouth a little bit. You feel seasick for a moment.
Oh. I regret making jokes at your expense.
Right, anyway, can anyone feel eyes on them?
Yep. Well, not that much more than I usually do, but yes.
Are you guys moving towards the tent?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we should do magic police again.
No.
It's done well for us, alright?
Oh god.
Who wants to be Detective Chief Inspector Constable this time? I think Kester.
No, Ghastly, please.
Alright, Goff.
Fine.
Right, alright. I'll be by the window again. Say the word if you need me.
I approach the tent and say loudly, knock knock.
You hear someone stand up and they come to the door, the tent flap, and they're like a very deep toned like drow, so it's like almost navy blue, black skin, and these like piercing white eyes, and they look at you and they just like look around outside the tent and then back at you, and they're just like, how did you get out here into the fields? Are you all right?
Well, I'm a superintendent of the wizarding police, and I'm inquiring about a missing wizard.
Okay. What? You must have walked for miles. What?
Well, you know, we're the police. We've got our ways. Teleportation and the like.
They look you up and down. Right. So,
So,
what can
have
I
you
do for
seen
you?
any missing wizards?
Well, I've only seen my compatriots. I don't know if any of them are wizards. Is there a name or a description I could work with here?
No, not really. I forgot.
You forgot.
Yes.
And you're the
Yeah.
police on a missing persons case.
Didn't write it down in my notes, did I?
Well,
Would you like to-
wait, isn't he a rat?
Who the fuck are you looking for?
Would you like to tell me who you actually are and why you're actually here?
All right, fine.
Wasn't so hard, was it?
My name's Goffrey. I mean Jeffrey. And
Okay.
we're out here investigating the mysterious burnings under the ground, where they are, where they're coming from.
Oh,
They
okay.
have a relation to the events which led up to the death of Hendry. Very sad, very sad.
The death of Hendry?
Oh, you hadn't heard?
He did.
No, I've been out here studying.
No. He expired rather dramatically.
My goodness.
You know he was meant to have that whole ceremony where he ascends and becomes a bit of a
Yeah.
demigod and all that.
Of course.
But he did move in one direction on the mortal plane, but not the right way.
Oh.
And,
You ascended the other way.
Yes, poison cup, that sort of thing. Then we investigated the cup, and while we were investigating that, we found under the ground a burning bush, completely unexplained.
Where?
On the island of which I've just forgotten the name.
The
Eternal Land.
Yeah.
The Eternal Land.
That is worrying.
Isn't it just?
But good to know.
So, anything that you can tell us about what completely surrounds us right now would be pretty useful.
Well, what completely surrounds you right now is the work of a very incredible creature. They seem to be it seems like some sort of ancient primordial being. The ones that people would talk about when we would discuss the origins of the Genasi race. The origin of anything that is primordial in that sense. This was done potentially by a very powerful, very impressive djinn.
Didn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just write this down.
In your police notes.
Yes, my police notes.
Of course.
Do I have some notes on this?
Can we drop the police thing? It was an act.
Yeah, I'm teasing you over it now because it was quite stupid that you led with that.
Well, you know, you kill him with a plan. You have to start with something, don't you?
Yeah, of course. No, I get it. It's fine.
Right. Anyway.
Who are any of you, by the way? You don't seem to introduce yourselves when you
the rest
speak.
of us here?
Yeah, you've all just been walking in this direction, I assume.
Oh,
I thought
we sent him in on his own.
You just sent. So you're all
all waiting by the window for the code word.
It's all stood in like hearing range. It's a tent. It's a small tent.
We can't all fit in this tent.
No, you're still
Please,
outside.
canonically, we're all outside by the window, the non-existent window.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the code word. It's
no, they
off on his own.
They like look at you writing in your notes, and they're just like, "I'm Professor Finch, by the way."
Just the guy we were looking for. Bert. We were
Please
sent
meet you.
by the fucking Everett
Fucking
Soulborn people to investigate.
Oh, the Soulborns. Of course.
Yeah, those guys. And Natalia said this would be the right, we could help here or something.
Oh, you survived Natalia. Well done.
Sort of.
Well done on getting here. It's not exactly the easiest place to get to. Yes, I'm
easy.
Well, I'm Finch. This is sort of my expertise. What I've found is it's primordial. It's honestly very impressive. We don't know. Whatever it is dragging the plane of fire closer to our plane of existence. Which is why the fire seems to burn downwards. because on the flip side of things, it is burning the correct way. And we're breaching that layer in between us. But it's only popping up in certain locations. It's like fire burning through, paper. It's just spots opening up, and it's spreading very slowly. Not found any solution quite yet, because, well, it's quite advanced. But, if you found anything while you were out on the field, would be
Fire
most useful.
elementals.
They have been popping up. You encountered any of the ember bats, or was it just the...
Oh, no. We have
No, the
not.
bats. That's good. They just sort of like pick up a little notebook and they write down a little log of that. Any other things happening? Any of the fire tornadoes? Were there any of the magma slimes? Any rifts in the earth?
I faint again.
Oh my goodness, your child. He's passed out. It's quite a...
We ain't seen none of that.
None of it whatsoever.
Not yet.
Just the fire elementals.
Yeah.
How many of them?
2.
Okay.
One was a little bigger than the other.
They write that all down. And they... do you want to do an insight check on them for me?
Sure. That is a flat 6.
Cool. Yeah, they just, like, really consider that information, and they put their notebook back in their pocket. And, yeah, they sort of stand out in the field with you for a moment and look out over everything. So, what is it that you're trying to establish? Are you trying to find out how it spreads to the Eternal Land, or are you trying to figure out what has done it? Because again, the only leads I have is that it is ancient and primordial, so I don't know
Yeah,
where we could really start with that. Well, carry on.
It seems suspicious that something ancient and primordial might appear right at the same time, such that it would interfere with someone becoming a demigod.
It is quite interesting that would happen.
I ask if this has anything to do with Inner Limb? By his reckoning?
Are you mentioning that name out loud?
Yeah.
They shoot you a glance and like lock eyes with you for a second, in a way that's like, how the fuck do you know that name? And they're just staring at you slack-jawed for a moment. In a room.
Yeah.
How do you know that name?
No, Natalia told us a little bit about him when we were meeting with her.
Interesting. Okay. Well. I wish she would keep things to herself sometimes. She doesn't know too much about Inarum. It is the way that she knows them is through the fables that they would tell, when they would use them to... It was an excuse to exploit Genasi and show them unrelenting cruelty. It was a fable. There is a creature of that name that did exist long time ago. They were one of the ancients. They were one of the first primordial beings that was free and able to make choices of their own will. Of course, that corrupted some of them. But others, they used it for interesting means. Do you know anything about him other than that?
I believe That's about what we were told. He experimented on people and just kind of saw how far he could kind of push things, and that he maybe the origin of the Fire Genasi as a whole.
Okay. Well, here's an interesting point to bring up. But you know, this is something that could probably be something entirely different. He's been locked away for a very long time. I doubt anyone would even know if it was him. He's been gone for millennia. No one knows him. No one knows what he looks like or how he is or where he would work. And I'm sure he, would have other means than
You're
just...
saying he's still on this plane of existence?
He was locked away a long time ago on the plane of fire. It would take a massive feat of strength and camaraderie with many, many people that worshipped him to get him out of that state.
So by your reckoning, this ain't nothing to do with him?
Well, I can't say anything for certain, but I would be extremely surprised if he was powerful enough to break out of the spell that kept him there for millennia.
Okay, well, thank you for that information.
Of course. Anything else? Or...
Oh, yes. Where I did notice that when I dug up quite a lot of the ground, the larger fire elemental came from there. And when we merely dug up a very small flame, the small flame emerged from there. I don't know if you observed that at all.
Interesting how that works. And they make another little note. Right.
So I would probably recommend against digging any massive holes.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. No digging large holes. Full stop. Underline. I'll have to tell the others that, because we do have a few boys who just like to dig when they're bored. Well, thank you for, coming and finding me to ask about a missing wizard, and then asking, your actual questions.
Let us know if you see the missing wizard.
I hope you find him.
I try and give him a wink to be like, haha, it was a joke all along.
They just slow blink at you. Like, they don't think you're an idiot, but they look at you sort of in a way that's like, oh, bless.
Jeffrey thinks he's got away with it.
Okay. I think that's a good place to end it for the night. We can carry this on next time, where you we can say that you have travelled back to Bjorken if you would like that to happen, so we don't have to do any travelling next session. Or if there's something that you want to do, like in this area, if you want to hang around and investigate, we can do that next session instead. What are you guys thinking? Do you want to just be back in Bjorken next time?
I'm easy.
Caster's thinking.
Yes.
Fuck this place! I'm out!
I don't think Jeff minds it here. He's kind of got resistances and he can douse things. So,
I mean, what else do we have to investigate here? We're speaking to those people. I don't really know, unless anyone's got any ideas what we've asked about.
the only other thing would be to meet up with old Mr. Finch's acquaintances, but that's about it, really, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think they'll know any more than
Find
him.
these worshippers.
Yeah,
Mm.
I guess we can talk about it,
Find the cult.
work it out.
We should take a soil sample home.
We could do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely take a little sample back. We can say that you've got some means of holding it. The earth, like, it stays warm. It's like having a permanent hand warmer. So you can tie it up and put it in your pocket, and it will keep your little fingies warm.
Og.
Cool.
Careful like that. He's got Raynaud syndrome.
Oh, bless him. Of course, he fucking does.
That's going to be quite relevant at some point.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we'll leave it there. And we'll carry that on next time. We'll say that you can have a little bit of travel time next time. But yippee! Thanks for being here.
No, that was an
Thanks for
absolutely
hosting.
wonderful session. I really enjoyed
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good crack.
Just trying my best to stay with it.
Fantastic.
Good gaming. Good
No,
I
that
gaming.
was
almost-
great. That
I
was
almost had to
absolutely
take a 5-minute break. I was just like, I'm in so much pain right now. I have to stop. But I funneled it into me hitting your characters.
great. Thank you
Nice.
It
for
worked.
pushing through it. I know you're suffering.
Mm.
So thank you. It was a really good session.
It's all good. All good, man. I've been chugging through my fucking McDonald's Fanta, and I'm having a great time. It helps.
I hope you know that the Wizard Play is going to be a recurring theme for Gabba from
No,
now on.
I noticed when you said it the second time. I was like, oh, he's doing it.
No, this is the
Oh,
thing
yeah,
now.
That's
He's
the
brought this
forever
up.
arc now.
He's brought this up a second time. Cool. This is happening forever.
Oh yeah.
That was
Uh.
the Manchurian candidate.
Yeah, it was a good session.
Fantastic.
Well done, boys.
Yeah, good gaming, boys.
Mm.
That's good.
Wonderful.
Wonderful stuff.